for just how good he was at what he did.
Yeah, well, he was good at killing people, I guess. I do remember.
Don't get me
He's
wrong. If you didn't have first dibs at him for killing you, I'd want to kill him just to say that I could kill him.
What? Oh, jeez.
He's still an assassin.
I mean, I
don't take those jobs usually, but I've had to take one or two in the past.
This is why I grabbed a beer before this session.
Yes, while Nicola's mostly a thief, she has taken one or two jobs in the past where she has had to play a slight assassin role at times. Well, like, not enough to be considered one like the cult is, but she has taken those jobs a couple times.
I do remember he's a particularly vile man, and I believe he's
the poor the dwarf's like, "Hey, this is great, guys. Can you do this not in my shop?" As he like ushers you guys out.
No.
Hey.
Yes. By the way, a question. Do you enchant your weapons yourself, or do you have someone else that helps with that?
He waves his hands, and you see nothing. He goes, "Do I look like a damn dirty elf to you?"
Hey, fuck.
Hey,
it's a fair question.
I'm the one that's gonna kill you. I would tone down
He
the
looks at you,
racism
Echo,
a
he goes,
bit.
"Yes, and I'm thankful for that, for ending my goddamn long existence. But doesn't mean I can't be a little bit racist and just hate some people to hate them. Sometimes when I put my hammer down, things happen.
I agree on.
I tend to send it off to other people to enchant them.
And if you're as old as you say..."
He glares at you while you say that.
Did you have a... I'm just curious, if your weapons are that well known in especially the gods with this, did you by chance have any help in making the heroes of old their weapons?
He pulls out one of the coins and he flips it around. You see it's the knight from your country, and he goes, "Yeah, those three, they had a party of..." He slipped the coin in his hands. They probably had a party of like 1,000, 10,000. I mean, they had pretty much an army. I only made their weapons. The knight, his weapon was... God, what was it? I think he wanted some sunbeam thing. He was really into that. There were some cartoony comic strip thingies that were floating around that time, and you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Comics now canonically exist and have for thousands of years.
Yep. He's just like...
So the knight was a weeb.
Yep, he was The weeb he was especially in was the Power Rangers, the Super Sentai Warriors. He's like, that's
my god.
You know what? I can get behind that.
The knight was an otaku. The knight was an otaku.
He was a mecha otaku. He loved Gundam and shit, but he loved Super Sentai Warriors, basically Power Rangers. He goes, yeah, he wanted some solar beam shit to come out of his sword. Sorry, that was the tongue that wasn't actually wearing. There are no guns in this world. He goes, look.
There are guns in this world.
Yeah, you confirmed there are guns in this world. I assume they didn't exist at that point.
Not 4,000 years ago.
Hey.
He's like, look, I did the best I could. I think he did some kind of radiant stuff. Look, at least the gods can be, I can at least do radiant shit, but yeah,
the broadcast we were watching has
the
ended.
mage, she was a stingy little bitch. She only wanted to make her own staff, so I couldn't touch any of her stuff. And my hands are too fat to make jewelry. Though he scratches his beard, he goes, he digs around underneath his chest. You see like dust flies. He pulls out a small wooden box. He blows the dust off and he opens it up, and you guys see 2 wedding rings in there. He goes, I forgot about that. You guys reminded me.
Felix and Breaker now leaving.
Okay, bye.
Also, Echo and Breaker, for the 2 of you that weren't here, by the way, Nicola has named her dagger she got. Since you're the only other 2 in here that would actually get the name, she named it Symbol, by the way.
Oh my god. But anyway, he says these 2 wedding rings, he goes, I forgot. I don't even know why I still have this. Yeah, I think the knight was gonna propose to someone. Oh well. He closed the box, puts back underneath the desk.
May. Me wanty.
Yeah, when you're old, you collect shit, you forget why you collected it. Nice little box, but... Okay, that's enough for missing. I gotta get some shit done. I'm heading out of town. I gotta pack up, so you guys take care. Don't forget to kill me when we see you next time, as he winks to you, Echo.
Finally, a relatable character.
Oh, right. What did I call it?
I will
I guess.
laugh if the next time we see him, he just groans because the gods have postponed his death a bit.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, actually, we delayed it more. It's like a freaking doctor's appointment. You're like, are you kidding me? I came an hour early.
I'm just gonna kill it. I'm just gonna kill it. I'm just gonna kill his
Just
ass just there. Be like,
You
all
try
right.
to stab him and it heals instantly, and they're like, no, actually, the sun's not in the right position. Not today.
Why do I feel like the gods are waiting for the Cloaked Reaper's death specifically?
They're like, this world kind of needs you still. I've been here for 10,000 millennia. Can I fucking die? No.
For 10,000 or 10 millennia?
He has no idea anymore. Like he said, he lost track of the birthday candles.
Because 10 millennia is 10,000 years.
You know what? It's probably been that long for him. He's lived a long fucking time. He probably helped found the country of Gurn. He forgot. He's like one of its founders.
Turns out sometime in his long life he was the original king of Gurn. And he's just kind of forgotten because it's that long.
Yes, literally, when you gotta get there, you'll see like statues of the black men. You go, oh, I met that asshole. And they go, you met the founder? What, are you a necromancer? Do you pick up the dead? And you're like, no, we own a crappy shop in the middle of town. It's like, ah? Like, they don't know.
To be fair, I love the fact that you gave, like, the super amazing blacksmith this crappy old shop. Looks like no one would want to go there. You went with that stereotype for it.
Because think about it. Would you really want to
Or, like-
advertise that you make god weapons? No. Dear Lord.
Like, in anime and stuff especially, the crappy blacksmith shop is always the one that ends up making the best weapons.
So I'd say you guys head
That's
back.
how it works in real life, too, though.
You guys head back to your tavern inn place you're staying at. I would say, well, that night, if Felix is gonna have fun, go for it. If not, the next day you would get summoned by the guild to go back to the guild real quick.
Fun time.
If you do fun time, roll me a performance, Felix. With advantage, because the guy already knows you.
Back in a bit.
Oh, excuse me.
17.
Pretty good. He tips you 100 gold.
God, you're just gonna be the rich one of the party.
You might have to be.
Mhm.
The next
Like,
day,
and like most of your money's being made by just fucking whoring yourself out.
you know what? It's not a bad profession. That's actually the oldest profession in the world is being a prostitute. So
Oh, you're lucky that
that is
Nicola did
true.
paperwork
It is
at
true.
the brothel, or else she'd probably be the one doing that.
so anyway, the next day you get sent back to the guild. And I forget what I called the. What was her name? What was the tiefling's name? Crap! What was her name?
I remember
it
you.
Ruby?
I think you've mentioned it some. You said her name somewhere.
Well, it's now Ruby. As you kind of see the guild's pretty much still kind of like a ghost town. There's not a lot of people there, but you can kind of see some of the people working behind the desk are like kind of like packing up stuff and everything. And she kind of offers you guys over to a table real quick. She goes, "Look, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but we got a notice from the royal capital, and they're gonna send down some royal investigators and guards to investigate the whole fiasco with that client of yours and such, and the burning of the auction house. And that might result in the whole town being shut down. Meaning no in or out privileges."
Basically, your hint. Basically,
Yeah.
if we want to leave, we need to leave now.
I'm not saying you should leave, but if you want to leave town the next 24 hours, I would suggest maybe by boat, as the roads are probably already sealed, and plus they'd be coming through the roads, because that's where the capital is. You not heard from me, but there are several merchant ships that always need adventurers to help guard them. There have always been pirates and other problems, so I would not suggest packing some rations and such and heading towards the docks. As she's like saying this, winking at you guys.
Nico is just gonna kind of do that motion, with the you're kind of the hand just kind of spinning there in the end.
But don't worry.
Yep,
If you do go to the next country over, there are other guild places. As long as you show them your guild card, you are honored there, so you're fine.
Okay, that was going to be a question. Do other countries honor
yeah.
different guild cards?
But I thought we weren't supposed to go to the docks. I mean, that's literally what she said.
Oh, she's just saying
Oh
if
my
we ever
God.
find ourselves in
Ruby
another
literally
country.
face palms like she's like, "Oh my God, were you born yesterday?"
Dumbass.
Actually, a month ago, ma'am. So you're not far off.
Her jaw just dropped. She's just like, "I'm surrounded by idiots. I thought he was the moron, but apparently, look,
Boy.
just." She
I'm
pointed
not
to
a
Kalia's mostly,
moron.
not you, Bray.
I just
We share the title.
I was about to say my.
born yesterday.
Actually, just how long has the party known each other? Because you seem to imply at the beginning of the campaign that we've known each other a bit, that we've been part of a group together for a little longer than the campaign start.
I would
that
say
was not our
most
first
of
time
you
meeting.
have been together probably longer than others, but for the most part, you guys formed your party. I would say maybe like 2 or 3 weeks prior to the campaign starting, so you guys are fresh
Okay,
adventurers. So I would
No,
say
no,
maybe
you're
you
good.
guys
I was
are
just trying to
friends
figure out
or
how-
whatever, but
More figuring out how long some of us have actually known each other.
I mean that's up to you guys what you want to do. But I would assume you guys are all just you're fresh adventurers. Like you decided to form a party. And I'm guessing you guys found Echo in the woods and just brought him into your party because one of you thought he was like a lost puppy kind of situation. You're like, he's too cute and stupid. We can't leave him alone.
Not definitely
Hey,
me.
Hey, Kaden, Hey, Kaden, I'm curious on one thing. What's your wisdom score?
What's your wisdom, Caden?
10,
How much gold do you have?
Oh no.
63.
I'm gonna. I have a very good plan here. I've already mentioned this when you guys were gone. So I'd like to try to roll a sleight of hand to just pickpocket a single gold coin off a break.
Could just ask.
You have a whole room
I
full of
have a-
people, including
Oh,
an NPC.
oh, I know.
So...
No, not here, but like the next chance that I have when there's not gonna be when
as
maybe when we're out
DM,
walking
I
down
would
the main
normally
road or something.
disallow that, but because you are a thief, I will let
And
you
I
as
have
the two
I have
players.
plans. I will, Caden. Don't worry. I'm not keeping the coin. I have a very good plan.
If you're switching with the coin you have that is all for nothing, you can't switch it. It won't transfer.
Oh
to Brit.
no.
Okay.
It is I have an idea.
Oh, and by the way, Nikolai, have you flipped that coin yet?
I have not.
It's been.
I was gonna wait.
Have you not?
I was gonna wait till at least the first day of the ship because she doesn't expect combat.
No, I'm just gonna say, Nikolai, you're starting to feel kind of antsy. Like that gambler's high. You want to. Flip
You're gonna start.
Lady
forcing
Luck made that
it every
coin. Do you
day,
think she'll let you
aren't
just
you?
get away with not flipping it? Make me a wisdom save. Nikolai, yes, you're gonna have to, because
Finally, the DM says "fuck you."
Am I forced to flip it now, or is she at
Yes.
least able to
Yep,
wait
you
a bit?
failed that save. You felt that itch. You want to feel that same power, that surge you felt before. Flip the coin. Who has a coin that wants to flip in the party?
Me.
I have a coin.
I don't have a coin. I was just going to go roll it. I was just gonna go roll a D2 and do a heads for one.
Let's let
and
Laser
tails
be
for
happy.
two.
Let him flip his coin.
I got tails.
Oh! Your
Haven't
next
gotten any
attack is
flips
gonna
for
be
inspiration yet.
the failed. You can't use inspiration on this one. This is a flip. Is not affected by anything else. It can only.
No, I mean artist inspiration.
You can do that too. But unfortunately with tails, so your next attack, whatever you do, is gonna be an automatic fail.
Like
I
no
really
matter
like
what I
flipping
do.
coins.
It's any kind of attack. So if you're just doing,
Don't attack.
well, you're gonna have to eventually. Okay,
So
sorry.
what is stopping her from just later saying to Felix, "Hey, you mind just letting me try to stab you real quick?"
You know that an automatic fail means it's up to the DM to figure out what the fuck happens. Basically, it's you saying, "I'm gonna throw a knife at this tree. I got a 1." It's
but
fucking
if I'm
Milo Murphy's
rolling
law.
through-
It's gonna be Murphy's law where any shit can happen. There could be
absolutely.
a fucking rubber band around the tree, or a squirrel scares. You hit the squirrel go up the tree, smack something else. It's like your fucking Rube Goldberg shit. You know?
Yeah, but what the fuck's gonna happen if I just
We don't
take
know.
a psychic dagger and try to stab Felix real quick?
Hey, show me what you got, bud.
Are you gonna do that right
lady.
now?
No, that's obviously gonna happen later, like not just out in
We'll
public.
figure it out. We
But-
can always find it. We can make a random table of fun shit that happens just to say, oh, you got a
But
1. What the
Felix
fuck
might
happens?
egg her on.
But anyways, but yeah, no, like maybe when we're out on like the main road or something, when it's not going to, when like everyone's not going to be having their eyes on us.
Yes.
But
yeah,
as soon
so-
as Nicola sees a good chance, she is going to try to take a coin off a break real quick.
Okay, that'll be later. So okay, so wisdom
Yep.
save. I'm gonna make it. So for each day that you don't flip the coin, you have to keep saving. So you can resist it, but just let you know, the longer you resist it, that higher that save will get. Just let you know. So it's gonna get higher each day. So you can try to resist it. You just got so freaking low that I'm like, there's just no point if I ain't gonna save against anything. I made it pretty low too for a save, but it went that low. I'm thinking I'm gonna make it. Eventually, it's just-
eventually I'm gonna have to like nat 20 to save eventually.
I think at a certain point it's gonna be automatic failure. Like if you if you're resisting for a full week, you're going full blown like addiction, like withdrawal.
I'm
You'll be-
assuming the only way to stop this is to unattune.
Yeah, that'd be the only way.
Change
Though
items.
the problem is you also have that addiction where you kind of like it, so to unattune would be kind of also fighting it. Because again, Lady Luck's an asshole. She
So
likes
it's cursed.
entertainment. Oh yes, by the way, when you did that flip, you kind of felt her like smiling at you as you did that. You could feel like someone's smiling, like their presence near you. just to add more.
Yeah, depending on how her flips start to go, Nicola may start cursing Lady Luck.
She's just, you suddenly feel, Nikolai, that you're just like that blacksmith. You're now you're some god's entertainment. Welcome to the world of gods. They suck.
No, it's like do I feel that upon having flipped the coin?
Yes. You suddenly feel like
Okay,
an
okay.
insight.
Someone may notice her just say quietly because she forgot to not broadcast this. God, I'm starting to see how he feels.
Okay, sorry, I had to answer someone. Dragon's eating dinner, so yeah, okay, I had to make it. I can't. It would make no sense for the insight. That would make no sense.
Okay.
Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, where are my notes? Okie dokie. So we got that. So okay, you guys gonna head over to the docks, or what do you guys want to do? Because you have about 24 hours. She kind of gave you the warning that you have about 24 hours before you have to. Oh shit! I need to get those out.
Oh, well, let's figure I can do that.
I need to get out my fun shit. Where did I put it? Oh, I will say I went through my books that I bought from Amazon. There is a monster that I cannot fucking wait to use.
So, here's a question. Due to criminal contact, I may not be able to find the more seedy sailors for us, but would I at least probably having contact with those other sailors have naturally have at least some kind of contact with just the more general merchants around the area, even if I haven't
I would say once you got to the docks, you noticed the docks were extremely busy, like the guild lady said. You definitely noticed somebody ratted them out. You see people are constantly, like, they're running to the ships, loading them up. They're trying to set sail as fast as they can. And your contacts told you that, yeah, pretty much any of the passenger ships were pretty much, they're already gone. They already left because they were smart. You're either going to have to find...
I try to roll a perception to find one to see if I notice any, like, one that I actually
can roll
know.
Are there any ships from the country?
The country
from
we're heading to?
Sprintvale? Well, pretty much all these ships are going to be going there regardless. Some are going to go to Gurn, but I would say like 80% of them are going to Sprintvale. So they're mostly going there because you're on the coast. So that's the only place they would go to would be that or some small islands places.
19.
Well, like,
19.
I'm mostly looking for, like, sort of the high-ranking ones.
You'd have to roll me a perception to see any high-ranking ones. But
Should
Nikolai,
I do investigation?
you can do that. Nicholas, 19. You definitely notice there's some ships are busier than others. You notice 2 goblins you recognize are standing in front of one ship. with a it looks like a lazy kind of crew who are loading the ship up. They're going a little bit slower than the other ones. And
Well,
you
yeah, but I
see-
meant other than the goblins that we've met before. Like, would I
Well-
recognize any others that I may know?
Unfortunately, unless you're with the docks, you would see maybe some of your contact, but they kind of look at you and kind of like shake their head like no, and they're running onto the ship. So like they're trying to get out of there as fast as they can. As the two goblins are taking a smoke break, smoking some hookah, as you see you hear a grisly voice from a captain on the ship going, "You stupid idiots, get on the ship already! Stop with your breaks!" And the goblins are like, "We have to have our smoke break, gabba gabba. It's our the addiction. Yeah, gabba gabba. Yeah." And he's like, "Ah, you fucking idiots! I asked for a crew and they give me morons." As he kind of, you see the tiefling old guy. He's haggard. He's on a cane. He's wobbling onto his ship, and the goblins are like breathing a sigh of relief. Oh, thank God, gabba gabba.
You know, I'm gonna approach the captain.
You go onto the ship. You see a bunch of the crew are kind of walking around trying to load up. He's leaning against the railing, kind of looking out to sea. He hasn't noticed you at first, but then all of a sudden he looks over and he goes, "What the hell are you, little half pint? How'd you sneak Damn those goblins!" You see him yell, "You stupid goblins! You're gabba gabba!" What do you want, half pint?
The way that you described that he was walking, though, I assume he was like
He's on
like
his
either
ship.
on
He's
the bridge,
on the
like
ship.
on the bridge, like he was either
Yeah.
on the bridge to the ship or like heading to the ship.
He's
at the
on
moment.
his. Well, it's his ship is kind of a little bit smaller than the other giant galleons, but it's still a feasible sized ship. Obviously it looks, and now that you're on it, you can kind of see it looks a little more worn and torn, like it's a little more older, and the crew again doesn't look the best. They look kind of like he literally bought the cheapest people he could find.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. I need the monster manual. He's like, "So, where do you belong, half pint? Did you wander from your family? I ain't a circus here."
No, our party's looking to get to Sprinville, and we're wondering if you were looking to hire a group of adventurers to help with protection on the way there.
So who else is with them on the docks? Do you guys anyone else with Nikolai?
I was wandering around, and I still have I rolled a nat 1. I still have an inspiration left.
You rolled a 1 for so you rolled an 8 for
Yeah,
investigation. Unfortunately, you couldn't tell
I
all the
want
ships
to
apart. And if you want to roll again, you could.
Yeah, I want to use my inspiration to roll again.
You can. But keep in mind, the docks are extremely busy. You definitely know if people are...
26.
Holy shit. Well, unlike the ship you're talking with the captain with Nikolai, you do notice there are a few more prestige galleons that have, like, you can tell they have, like, royal crests from Sprinvale on a few of them. But the crew is, like, all elves. And when you approach them, they kind of look at you a little bit kind of like... They give you that dirty look of, what are you doing? A few even actually bump into you, and they don't even apologize. And you can see they're and a few of them are like, you can see their crates that it's labeled like high-end jewelry, and and they're like, "Get out of the way!" They get past you.
Can I flash my crest?
Yeah, you can.
If that would work here at all.
But the elves look at you. The few that one of them bump into you, you see his face kind of go pale, and he just scrambles to get back on the ship. As a few of the others go, "Oh, we're so sorry, but unfortunately we can't have passage for. Sorry, we can't. We're on a tight schedule."
That was a very quick turnaround on their part.
Yeah, it's almost like they pissed off someone they shouldn't pissed off.
It's almost like they realize, oh shit, we may have just made a massive mistake.
But yes,
We gotta cover our
unfortunately,
asses.
Even like I said, even though you do find the ships that are much more elegant, you notice ones going to Sprinvale tend to have elves. A few of them do have like other owlins and other like tieflings, other ones, but you can tell they kind of have full crew. Even a few of them already have bodyguards on them, and if like one of them can tell you, "No, sorry, we're full up. We don't need adventurers. We're good. We're chipping out in like less than an hour. Sorry, we're good." But back to the grizzly old captain. If you don't mind my crappy pay, because none of them adventurers like my pay, I wouldn't mind having some people on my ship. There have been some weird reports lately, and I don't like taking chances, but all I can hire are these morons! It's like the crew kind of
Okay, wait, please
go,
tell me
"Ugh."
what happened.
Like, I'm gonna look at the goblins and go, those two?
Yeah, your two goblin
Oh,
guys,
God.
they're smoking hookah.
No,
they are
Nic-
cursing in
Nicholas-
goblin under their breaths.
Nicola's gonna exhale, and he's going to hear the her making the sound, like the noise of an exhale also. Like,
the
yes,
sigh.
we've dealt with them before.
Yeah, well,
Audible
they were dirt
exhale.
fucking sheep. And you see the rest of his crew are kind of similar. They're all kind of random races. You see, like... what
Are
would
there
it
any
be?
other Thrycreans on the ship?
No, unfortunately, Thrycrane are pretty
Okay.
rare. But
I
you
would
see a
like to actually
halfling...
I would like to run into another Thrycreen at some point, just so I can get to use the fact that Nicola does not know Thrycreen.
True, but no, unfortunately, not this guy. He couldn't afford that kind of exotic person. But you see one orc who's carrying most of the weight of most of the stuff on the ship. You see a halfling trying to scribble on some maps, and he's counting the inventory. You see various other races. It looks like maybe a couple humans, and again, the tiefling's like, look, yeah, my crew is small. We don't have a whole lot of we don't have the fancy exotic goods, but we still got goods to deliver. We're departing in about 2 hours. If you want to get on board.
What is the pay?
Shit.
I can pay you guys 100 gold.
I'll take it.
He holds his hand out. Do you accept?
Yes.
Is the rest of the party there with on the docks?
Well, Felix was trying to talk their way into a fancier ship, but pretty much either got denied or
I'm
told.
with Felix.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I'd assume
I
the rest
have-
of the party's already grouped up together.
For
Okay.
context, I don't
I
know
know.
what's happening. I was gone for
Oh.
the past 5 minutes.
I didn't know
making
you were
food.
gone. I'm so sorry, Laser. So,
I told you.
I'm sorry! I
He
saw
did.
that Echo was eating dinner.
Yeah, I'll
but-
send you something in just a second, Kaden.
It's more of a have they grouped back up because Nicola's gonna say if you can give me just a minute to
Yeah.
check with the rest of the party,
He's like, he points around to his dock ship. I ain't going nowhere.
and she's like, "All right, I'll be right back." As she points to the group and goes, "They're just right there. I just need to make sure everyone's okay with it."
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm still loading up my shit. Said you got 2 hours before you make a decision.
Got it.
If not, I gotta
so-
rely on these idiots.
So Nicola is gonna head back to the party and let them know what she has found a ship, but the pay is only 100 gold. But it seems like the only one we're gonna get.
Pretty much. As you
Which
notice,
is
all the other
unfortunate.
ships, some are like immediately like leaving. You know, it's like they knew someone obviously told them all about what's happening, and they're all trying to leave.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you check DMs?
Yeah, I did see it. I'll make sure to get that for you.
Okay.
You probably won't have it this session, but I will at least have it for you for next week.
Cool.
Anyways, so, is everybody else good with that?
Sure.
Yeah, I would have preferred one. I saw some other ships that I could have gotten this on, but unfortunately they had too many fucking people.
You see some hoity-toity.
Yeah,
Actually, you guys, Felix, you did see the adventurers they hired. You recognize them from the guild. They were the ones that they're like top-ranking adventurers, but they are so fucking snooty as shit. They're wearing like gold armor bullshit, like they're flashy as hell, and they look at you all smugly as they wave with their little finger waves at you.
I want to throw my hammer at one of them.
Yeah, Nicola's gonna just say to Felix, I can tell I wouldn't want to be on that ship anyways, on those ships.
As long as it gets me
If
from A to
nobody has
B.
if nobody has complaints, I know Echo's not here to say anything, but I'm pretty sure he wouldn't care.
As long as we have passage.
As long as we have passage.
Yeah, he's offering
We
you
get
passage.
from A to B, then it's all good.
Yep.
And we're getting paid for it.
Long as
All right,
he's on it.
Just
Nicola-
keep it a bit rougher,
Nicola-
we probably won't have problems with it. Or at least once we get to port.
Yeah, Nicola's gonna pop back up to the captain, let him know that they've agreed.
Alrighty then, I will pay you when we arrive in Springvale. Until then, help these idiots load the cargo. If you gotta, smack those 2 points to the goblins. Don't kill them, because I owe money on them. I bet the other captains that they wouldn't survive this voyage, and fuck, I'm not gonna lose a bet.
Wait, so we can kill them?
No!
we can't.
He said I bet on them.
He does.
I
His
thought
from
you
the sound
said
of
you
it-
bet on them not making it through.
No, I
no,
bet
he
on them
bet
making it. other
Okay.
captain,
And
they wouldn't.
Nico's just gonna look at him and be like, "You're getting a good amount of money out of this if you win, aren't
Oh,
you?"
I better. That grizzly old fart, he owes me so much fucking money. And those two idiots, I can't believe, but they were damn dirt cheap. You can ask them yourself. They've gone through a
So
slew of
they-
jobs.
So they need to survive, but okay. Nicola just gets a grin on her face as he can see her kind of kind of flash a psychic
Look,
dagger in.
I don't question my crew. They don't question me. By the way, I'm Captain Gizzard. Just call me that. No other names. Just Captain or Gizzard or both, but nothing else.
Sup,
Nice,
Fuckle
nice
Chuck?
to meet you.
Excuse me. Did you call him Chucklefuck?
Yes, he
I
did.
was not saying that in character. If I said it in character, I would have had my accent.
He said it in character. He said it in character.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
I
if
do
say
love- I
anything
just-
in
I
character, I'm
just
gonna say
love
my days.
I just love the idea that Cletus's accent is all for show, and one day he's just gonna speak normally and just get this wide-eyed look like, oh shit.
There was one time, I'm pretty sure that, I think I said before, there's one time I did say I said something and I was
Okay.
like, I said that without the accent on purpose.
Okay, you're lucky.
no,
I rolled 2 dice and none of them would hit you, but damn. You essentially, the captain looks at you and just glares, even though you didn't say it. It's almost like he could read your thoughts. He's just like, I'm an old bastard. I've been to hell and back. Don't try anything, boy. Now load the shit on here and let's get going before those damn royals show up here.
Absolutely. And just a question: while we were on the docks, while everything was busy like that, can I roll my sleight of hand real quick for the
Yeah, you can.
taking
By the
that
way,
gold? Okay.
The 2 goblins. Cleus, you
if I'm-
recognize
if
the
it
2
just hit-
goblins.
Is it just his passive perception, or would it be active perception?
Sorry.
Um,
Would
It
it just
would-
be his passive
it's
he's
passive
using
because
against
he's
it?
not actively looking for you.
Cool. Caden, I don't suppose your passive is at least a 30 or higher, right?
No.
Nope. It's
Okay. So you're down a gold at the moment, but don't bother removing it because don't bother yet because
It's
you
fine.
will get it back.
So,
Gonna
I have a-
reverse
Once
pickpocket.
we're out on sea, I have a plan.
so Cletus, you
Like,
notice
damn,
the 2
it's my
goblins, the
passive.
same 2 that you guys saw at the warehouse ages ago, and they see you, Cletus, and go, Gabba Gabba! We missed you!
You cut out.
I'm sorry. They're like, Gabba Gabba! We missed you guys! After the warehouse, we lost that job. Gabba Gabba, yeah. We got fired because of the
You
fiasco
guys are gonna
inside
be a
there.
little longer. I have to clean the kitchen up.
Nicola's gonna
Okay.
say
Yeah.
to only Felix, one of them is going to get a psychic dagger in them by the end of this journey.
That is true. As long as they survive the journey. So once that part's done, they can be killed. He goes, yeah, then we got hired to work at a fancy smancy house thing. But then it burned down too. I'm starting to notice a pattern, brother. And he goes, yeah. Are we arsonists? They're both looking at each other like,
Finally, goblin arsonist.
they're like, they go, are we blessed? Did the fire god bless us? Maybe we shouldn't be out at sea. You see one goblin smacks the other and goes,
by the
you
fire god
nincompoop.
because it burns when I pee.
Oh my god.
Nicola's just gonna kind of look at her arms for a moment and go, wait a second, help carry. As she remembers, she is weak as fuck physically.
No, these guys
I
are
guess-
idiots. They're not actually. Everyone make an Arcana check.
about the
Make
fact
an
that we were
Arcana
told
check
to.
against the goblins.
Fuck.
I will in just a
Give me
second.
on.
Okay.
Nah, that's just a 6.
No, the Arcana is like a 2. It's like-
Oh,
my friends are watching.
I assume we can tell. Yeah, no, they
got
have no
4.
blessing.
yeah, all of you guys, unless you get a 1 on this Arcana check, you know right away these 2 have but by nothing. Zip nada.
Unless
There's
they're
no
the god
gods.
of dumbasses.
Could be the god of
Stomach
trickery and deceit and dumbassery.
But no, Nicola is going to just ask about what she can do. She's not physically strong, but she's sure there's at least a job that needs done that she can help with.
I mean, you can just help. You can help. I mean, most of the crates aren't super heavy. Like, you realize, like, some of the crates are pretty light. It's, like
Okay.
you said, it's mostly clothing and, like, crappy jewelry.
Yes, but I have an 8 in strength. You
Okay.
think
you can
think
help
this little-
inventory count? You
think
can help
this
the
little-
halfling count the inventory.
No, that works. But yeah, it's like, do you think this little 2 foot tall, 35 pound Thrycreen with an 8 strength is going to be able to carry those crates? Some of those crates are probably
Fair point.
taller than she is.
I can carry
Do I
them
have
in
to
one hand if I
carry-
wanted to.
Caden,
Nicola's
you're gonna
weight.
push. Hey, Caden, you're a little paranoid right now on the ship. You were screwing with every detail on this damn ship. You started counting the rivets on the mast and shit.
Yeah, no, she is going to
Nice.
approach the
Bra-
tiefling and ask
Yeah,
if they
you
need
guys know
help.
that Break
with,
has pretty much
inventory.
gone. They're counting every rivet, every board on the
Mine.
on planks on the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna
seem
approach the
paranoid.
tiefling, see if they need help with inventory, because it's clear she's not physically
The half
strong.
when you approach him, he literally shoves a clipboard and a charcoal pencil into your face. Count. He just doesn't even look at you. He just hands it to you.
As soon as
No.
Felix starts noticing Break paranoid, he starts rubbing his back.
Wait, Kels, can I go over to Brick and like play a song to try and help soothe him?
Yeah, you can.
Do I need to
Okay.
roll anything for my work on the inventorying, or is this just
Keep
is an
attention,
automatic?
Because you might be distracted by everybody crowding Break. What would be attention?
Well, also seeing Felix
Oh God, I'm
and Cletus
being
over there,
crowded.
she'd realize that
What,
she's just gonna
wisdom,
crowd
or-
him even more. So she's not gonna get like she may look over there, but she's not gonna try to go over there.
What would your roll for concentration? I'm blanking.
Constitution.
So your con, yeah. So just do a con save. See if you make sure you aren't distracted by them.
Like this feels a little unfair because
Oh.
she wouldn't be distracted by them. She
'cause
knows that
Cletus-
they
but
have
he's-
this handle
but
with
he's
them.
but he's playing music, and that's what distracted you. You got a 22 for performance. Oh.
Mhm.
So unfortunately, while you were trying to count, you heard Cletus sing. Wait, Cletus, don't you have a banjo?
Yep.
Yep, you heard the banjo start playing, and you kind of look up from your counting to listen to him.
Some person flinch away when the person out plays.
Break, make me. Let's see. You are paranoid. What would I make you roll? I keep saying wisdom. What's
Hands,
just?
what am I rolling for?
I'm trying to figure which one should it be? Like wisdom? Yeah, let's do wisdom. Let's do a wisdom save. Just to make sure you aren't, because you are being crowded. You're kind of, you were doing something else, and you know it's like there's now 3 people around you.
Yeah, I said I played that music specifically to help him calm down.
I know.
2.
Oh fuck. Well, yeah, but the thing is, he's also stressed out, and you guys are all around him, so it's just making him more
Is
stressed
this a
out.
fear check?
A paranoid check, yeah. Who is
Well,
the
would this
closest
count- would
to
this-
Break?
Would this count close enough to a fear check for his plushie to be able to help him?
It could calm him if he has it.
Yeah.
2.
Well, it's more of a could he use his plushie to get advantage on this? Is it close enough to being frightened?
My stuff's in my room.
It's in
2.
Oh, okay, never mind
yeah.
then.
So who is the closest one to actually? You feel like you're touching Break's back, right?
Yes.
Break. What do you want to do? When you're scared, what do you do? Do you run? Do you fight? It's up to you. I'm letting you pick as a
I run.
character. You run. Okay.
I'm one.
Is anyone gonna try to restrain Break or stop him?
Would that be a
mental illness.
strength check?
Do a strength check and then Break do an opposing grapple.
Good luck with my 17.
Oh dear lord.
That's
I don't
17
know, I'm gonna
base
get the
strength. Hold
fuck
on, let me
it.
roll.
God damn it! Roll the fucking.
So you're
Never
Oh my
mind, that's a 6.
Okay, break into 6.
No.
Cletus stopped you, so as you tried to run, Cletus stopped playing his music and literally just grabbed onto you to stop you.
Buddy, you're fine.
With the music gone, can Nicola try to get her attention back on the inventory?
Yeah, you're good.
1 second. I gotta request
Okay.
to DM. Let me send in DMs.
Buddy, Cletus is surprisingly strong.
It's almost like you were blessed by a ghost.
It's almost like you were blessed.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
The knight blessed you. He gave you strength.
How am I restrained? How am I
I'm,
being stopped?
I'm assuming Cletus grabbed you, like his arms.
Okay, I have a question for you in
I
DMs.
just grabbed his shoulder.
Let's see. Well, your mouth is not restrained, if that's what you're asking. You are a dragonborn.
Do I have bite?
You can add
You have
bite.
dragon breath.
Oh!
Yeah, dragon
I
breath.
do have.
You have dragon
My
breath.
Cletus.
My hand is on your shoulder. If you
Cletus?
use
No,
dragon breath,
Cletus,
you're
when
hurting
you do a
yourself.
strength check, typically it's a grapple, like you're grabbing on some like wrestling style.
Make
Yeah.
a deck save.
I could still grab a shoulder. I've done grappling before.
You still make a deck
Make
save
a
though,
dex
because
save.
you're right next to him when he's attacking you.
Okay, but what's a deck save?
So you're
Which-
gonna roll the
okay.
deck save. It would be on the.
Is
thing.
there anyone else in the way?
Um.
That fails.
Oh no. Oh no.
What did you do,
That's
Caden?
11 lightning damage.
Oh shit.
Did he hit any of the cargo with that?
Yeah, you're probably hit some. Isn't it a 30-foot cone?
Does he hit any of the other party members?
Is anyone else standing near Cletus?
Well, like I assume we're still like standing nearby since.
So
especially-
Felix, then make a deck save too.
All right, I will in just
We need
one
to
second.
ask what direction is this being done in, because I need to make sure
I'm assuming
Nicola's not
Nikolai,
in the...
you're probably on the right-hand side, and they're on the left-hand side, so you're fine.
Is this a line or a cone?
It's a cone. 'Cause
It differs from it, but well, it differs depending on which one it is. We check.
I think the lightning one. I think it's still a cone, isn't it?
Well, like it depends on which variant of Dragonborn, because I think the more modern ones are a
Oh.
line.
Let me check.
I can look.
Uh,
Let me see. Campaign. It will say
Oh,
on your
yeah.
Use
sheet.
actions. Yeah, I'm checking.
Your campaign. I'm gonna
Well,
go
if it's on-
faster.
if it's on-
Creature.
If it's on
11.
his actual sheet, he couldn't be the Fizbin's version because no one here has Fizbins.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna be. Let's
It-
see.
okay.
No,
This
trust me,
range
that's
30 feet. It doesn't say if it's a cone or
So-
anything.
Each creature in the air must make a.
With it being lightning, it might just be straight.
Let me see. Energy, dark color, size, and it's like your shape.
When you exhale,
I'm trying to see it too.
I think it's just straight because it just says straight 30
If
feet.
it's if it's lightning, yeah, I think lightning is a straight line, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lightning.
Okay, so lightning.
So
yeah,
it's a
I
straight
think
line,
it's the other
30
ones.
feet.
So yeah, so I would argue that I don't think Felix would be in a straight line. So, and you were aiming
Yeah.
for Cletus. So
Not unless you want to traumatize me more, which I wouldn't be against.
no, I would just say
Womp
because
Because me
he
hitting
grabbed you
Felix
on the
would just
shoulder.
traumatize me more.
I would say that you turned around and faced your mouth upwards to hit his head. So you were like turn roar, and lightning came out and you hit Cletus.
How tall is Cletus?
Aren't you pretty tall, Cletus?
He's like 5'9".
He's 5'9".
Look down at him.
Okay, well,
6'3".
okay, still, okay, fine. Looking down, you still would point the lightning downwards then, which means you're also damaging the ship. Fuck. I did not create Captain Grizzly.
We could just say it's straight ahead. We
I would
could
say, yeah,
straight
you
ahead
aimed
and
outward,
fuck
like
it.
towards the ocean. Yeah, like,
To see him bullshit it.
yeah, we're DM bullshit because I don't
Yeah,
want to
just
destroy the
DM
ship. And
bullshit.
I didn't make Captain Grizzly's stats, so we don't need him to fight you right now.
How to kill
Right
it,
now.
hit one of the goblins or one of the whatever was running the ship.
No, you
One
actually
out.
hit
Chris
one
is-
of the other ship's cargo, the fancy pants, smoity toity hoity ones.
Okay.
As you hear the
So, yeah.
elves and their hoity toity going, "Oh noes! How dare you! Oh no!"
Oh, Cletus, are you gonna let go of me, or what is gonna happen here?
I'm still gonna hold.
Oh my god. Cletus, you took damage. Your
Cletus is
Took
scared,
damage.
and when he's scared, he just gets an
I'm
iron
clearly
grip.
scared and tilling up.
Okay, at this
Womp
point,
Cletus is frightened. He has an iron grip. He just holds on to
at
whatever
this
he has
point,
as
you
hard as
hear
he
the
can.
cane smack against the ship as all the crew turn towards the front, and you see the grizzly old captain. He goes, "That's enough, all of you! No fighting on my ship!" As he hobbles over to both of you,
He
Cletus,
started it.
he smacks your hand with his cane to let you go of, to let go of break. And
Okay,
you
I'm
damn blue lizard, don't be doing that on a wooden ship that
Racist.
can catch fire.
Whimpers, still crying. I'm clearly fighting.
He looks at
He's gonna
you.
notice that something's very clearly wrong.
He snorts and puts like a piece of like cut out, and he goes, "I don't care about your sniveling little shit. You are on my ship. You will not
He's
cry."
a boomer. Let's go.
He's a grizzly old tiefling. He's just like, you can tell he has battle scar on his face. He has like wrinkles. His hair's kind of green. His tail just behind him.
He's
Is
a boomer.
his horns, like one of his horns is partially cracked, so you can tell he's seen shit. He goes, "All of you, hurry up and load everything." He taps his cane against the ship. If you need to go cry in the damn corners. He waves his cane towards the end of the ship. Or go downstairs, I don't give a shit. Just don't fuck with my inventory.
I'm back. Sorry
Would
about
have
that.
this would have been avoided if
Oh my
he did
God.
cry in the corner where Cletus
Yeah.
couldn't see him.
Clean
Break,
the kitchen.
you can either go
Kinda
downstairs
went
and...
off to cry.
Yeah, Break, you can either go to the corner or you can go underneath the ship and you can cry in the
Go to the
galley.
corner. It's more depressing.
As the
I
captain's like,
almost want to go with the more depressing option, but do we have assigned rooms yet or no?
so this is gonna be a merchant ship, so there's not really rooms. You're gonna be in a main like area with all the other hammocks where all the other crew are sleeping. So essentially you're sleeping in the hall with all the supplies. There's only one
I'm gonna
room
go
for
to
the
wherever
captain.
my hammock happens to be.
You just take a hammock. There's literally, the rest of the crew, as, the captain's like, okay, you know what? We're setting sail. Get the hell out of this damn place before we get trapped by the damn royals.
Yep.
yeah,
After
well, that's a
finishing
piss.
after finishing inventory, Nicola's gonna bring it back over to
The captain.
whoever she.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
so
gonna
are
bring it
we
back to
on-
the captain.
So you guys are
Are we on?
you're on a ship. It's called the Tooth
now?
and Claw.
Okay, thank you.
It's run by Captain Gizzard. He's an old tiefling. And your two goblin friends from the warehouse are also working here too. They got hired because it's the only ship you guys can get patched on because the other ships were all pretty much either booked or they were already leaving town or they already had. You were hired as a bodyguard crew because the captain kind of foretold that there are some issues happening on the sea between here and Springvale, but he didn't really elaborate. He just said that maybe there's pirates, maybe there's other things, but it's just like to have adventurers for protection. But yeah, you don't have individual rooms. You're gonna be sleeping down the belly of the ship with hammocks. Basically, it's just crappy. But it's gonna take several days to get across the ocean to get to the next country.
Caden, when do you think Break's gonna be calmed down by? How long do you think it's gonna take him?
Never.
Technically, he's
Never.
correct.
Oh, I need to get a picture.
He's technically correct, but if you mean when I stop full out crying, I'd say give it about an hour.
Okay, basically, because once we're out on sea and you finally calm down, Nicola is going to come up to you at some point, hand you the gold, and be like, might want to try keeping a closer eye on your gold pouch.
Don't
You're
worry
just
about that
making the
picture, that's
problem
gonna be
worse.
later. But okay.
I hesitantly take it back.
Shit.
Your first day out at sea, nothing really fascinating.
And she's just like, God, I'm gonna make sure that she's trying to make sure her party's not going to be
Oh yes,
be stolen
one of the
from
things
by
Echo,
other
the
other
captain
thieves.
told you guys that he has a bet with another captain to keep the two goblins alive. He bet to keep the goblins would survive the entire voyage. The guy he bet against said, "Nah, those two are gonna fucking die before the end of the voyage." So keep that in mind. The captain wants to keep these two idiotic goblins, Goblin 1 and Goblin 2, or as I'm referring to them as Pain and Panic. Keep them alive. Keep them alive.
Not my issue.
I get that one.
Wait a minute.
But yeah,
Wait a minute. Goblins? Chips? PTSD!
Oh God, no! I'm sorry.
so wait, now that we're out at
PTSD!
Pirates!
I am sorry.
So when we have a moment, Nicola, remembering she flipped the tails and probably knowing by now what this coin does, she is gonna go to Felix, pull out a dagger and ask, "Can I stab you real quick?"
Go at it.
Cool. So that's an automatic fail.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have some fun. What can happen? What can happen? So, Nikolai, as you...
I'm basically just simply taking a psychic dagger and stabbing him. So keep in mind, I can't do physical damage to anything with it.
No, but your body
You can do psychic damage.
So, as you go to... You're literally standing right in front of Felix. You're less than, maybe a foot away from them. But you literally take a step forward, and all of a sudden, the plank in front of you lifts up a smidge as you trip. And you fall on your own knife. You literally just faceplant.
So do I need to roll a damage on my own?
Yeah, because
Oh my
you literally fall and you feel the knife as it turns and it goes right into your chest. Doesn't hit any vital organs, mind you. It hits basically, but it hurts like hell as you're on the floor of the ship. The knife in your chest, you're like, ow. Ow.
Wait a second.
What?
I just realized something.
What?
My dagger only does damage on a successful hit.
You're still
this
taking
is a
damage
successful hit.
regardless. You're gonna
Because
take.
by technicality, I rolled and missed, so by technicality, I wouldn't deal damage, but I get what you mean.
Yeah, Lady, you can
Yes,
feel
you-
Lady
you-
Luck behind you, just grinning. You can actually hear her laughing in the back of your head. Actually, it's kind of weird. It's a very lighthearted laugh.
And Felix is going to taunt you. Is that all you got?
I would say, yeah. So just whatever the damage for the knife is, just half it.
Yeah,
Don't take
that-
the full damage, but you can
Cool.
feel that there's
Damage against us is round down, right?
yeah.
Okay, that's just 3 psychic.
So essentially, you just
He's
the
gonna
knife
hold
vanishes, but
her head and be like,
your shoulder
Ow,
now
I-
hurts like fucking hell. Like you just like it's burning. You're like, this fucking sucks. And I want all of you to make con saves because I don't think any of you guys are seafarers. Make me a con save, all of you.
I mean, Felix has sailed
Hold
on a
on,
ship
wait a-
before.
You get
Wait a
advantage.
minute, hold on. Pause.
What?
Pause.
What?
Everyone pause. My background, I think, actually gives me proficiency in sea vehicles. Hold on.
Okay. But you're
I think that's what you're
reincarnated.
driving
How the hell are you having this background? You were born a month ago.
No, I mean, like,
Uh,
I mean, that's true, but also,
mm-hmm.
Okay, I can do it.
it's funny.
Oh my god. Felix,
That
you have
he somehow
advantage. You can
knows
roll
how to-
twice, buddy.
It's also a question of having connection with seedy sailors. Would it be reasonable that
Ow.
Nico's probably been on a ship before?
Yeah, I would say that. If anyone
Also,
else has
I-
experience with ships, you can have advantage on this roll, but if you've never
I figured that
sailed...
was a good. I felt that was a good question to ask.
Yeah, so...
I also have an idea for something that Felix could do as a job.
Okay. Damn, Break.
Okay, cool.
On a
Yeah, I'm
funnier
fine.
note-
That's a
Oh my
19.
God.
Okay.
On a funny note, so every time when Cletus tried to play the music to calm me down, you all see me move to a corner.
You're in the corner just rocking.
I am now in the corner because of Cletus.
Hendrik, okay. I just need
Try my
Cletus
best.
and Echo to roll, or at least tell me your rolls for...
I thought
I got
I
a
already
22.
rolled my con save.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you did, sorry. My bad, it was a
I think
different
you
thing.
did.
Okay, everyone did. Okay,
Are
so...
there going- I'm
Um,
gonna say, did
only-
anybody not pass?
Felix did not pass, unfortunately. The one who should be the one... Normally, Felix, you normally are good. I think his ship is kind of old, and the ocean seems a little bit rocky today. You're losing your breakfast.
Mhm.
You're gonna be
And
spent
also,
on the side of the ship, kind of hurling. The rest of you seem fine, though. I mean, this feels actually kind of nice.
one thing that I was going to say is like I have an idea for a job that Felix could do. Basically, basically look at it, but more like just flying around the ship in general, like above.
I would say right now in the morning, because you're seasick, you can't do it. You can do it at night, though, later when you calm down your stomach. Because right
Is
now...
there going to be a time that there's going to be downtime that the ship hands are going to have? At
pretty
times.
much, like right now, after your morning breakfast of like pretty much just rations and some mystery gruel, that probably got you sick, Felix, with mystery gruel. You guys didn't question I mean, as the captain said, he didn't hire the best crew, and whatever they had on hand, what they made for breakfast. So tough it out.
Poison resistant.
I'd like to just say
Not
that
poison,
like
it's just crappy
like with
I feel
her
like that
with her
means I have an
history
iron
and thievery
stomach, though.
being and her like slavery and all that, like she's used to that. She's used to
Yep.
bad meals like that. That's why she didn't lose her breakfast.
Oh, so Nikolai, you carry salt and other spices, so you make it better. You've
Oh,
learned.
so
Mine wasn't
question,
that
I
funny,
do
by
have
the
a-
way.
You were
so
fine.
I don't know if
Uh,
that was
I do
anything.
have proficiency in playing card sets. Would it be reasonable that she'd probably have a playing card set on her?
If you want to gamble, you can with the crew. 'Cause right now, it's kind of like it's
Oh,
a single sailing
she's
day.
not. She's not going to gamble. She is just, but she is going to just ask for like a casual game though. But is it reasonable that she would probably have a playing card set on her,
Yeah, I would allow
being
it.
proficient in
It's
it?
just a basic card set. Nothing...
All right. Cletus is just gonna be playing music in his
Yeah,
little
pretty much.
area.
Your guys'
Or
first
just-
day.
Just where the most people are, Cletus
Mm.
is practicing.
Anyone?
Yeah. So
anyone
she's
on
gonna
the ship,
ask
you
for
can
a-
roll perception if you want to see anything, or if not, just
No,
relax.
Nope, she's gonna be down in the area, seeing if anyone's up to play a casual game.
Yeah, if anyone wants to roll perception, you can. But for the most part, you're only about a day out from the docks. Excuse me. So you see a lot of the other ships.
Water.
Holy shit. Yeah, so Cletus, Hendrik, you definitely see the other ships that left the dock, but they're going other directions. A few are kind of following you guys, and a few are faster. Felix, you were just fucking sick. You just see your own vomit in the ocean as the fish are eating it, and you're even more grossed out by it.
Well, also, Felix, you did roll the wrong check. That's persuasion you rolled.
Doesn't matter. I assume he's just so sick he just doesn't care.
Well, I was just gonna say, do you have the same bonus on persuasion as you do perception?
Is it +2?
Persuade the vomit.
No, it's actually a +1, so it's one worse.
So yeah, it never. Never mind. It's still
Okay,
bad.
I was gonna say with how bad that roll is, are you gonna let him roll again since he rolled the wrong thing?
Well, he is sick though.
He
So
rolls
I mean,
with disadvantage.
I mean, you are sick, yeah. So it's like, do you really want to look out the horizon, make you more sick to watch the horizon bob and weave? You're like, ugh.
But is anybody going to take Nicola up on the game?
Does anyone want to
Felix
play?
is busy.
Felix is puking.
Is any of the party going to join Nicola for a game?
If any of the other people go there, I'll just like
The two goblins go,
perform
we'll
near
play,
them.
we'll play, as they pull up like the barrels sit down next to you.
For any normal crew members going to
Are
join?
we playing is it 21 pickup or the Blacky Jack thing or the what's the other one? I don't know. Oh, Old Maid? Yeah, are we playing Old Maid?
Playing a Russian roulette.
Ooh, I never heard of that. What's a Russia?
What's a rule?
Hi, Max.
What's a roulette?
Why am I just imagining Cletus upon the mention of Russia is just gonna mumble under his breath, "Damn commies."
Bastards. Fucking commie bastards.
But no, if it's just the goblins, actually, I have an idea.
They're both actually like you see like stars in their eyes. They're all excited, going gobba gobba gobba. Man, but you see
Nicola's gonna say. So you mentioned blackjack. You two actually know how to play.
yeah, I can count to 2. He can count to 1.
Perfect.
Oh, Nicola's just in her mind like this is gonna
They
be
go,
perfect.
yeah, that's 21, right? 2 and 1.
She's actually gonna ask if they want to do any betting here.
Ooh. Oh, and you see them reach down, and he pulls out a pearl necklace as he puts it on the table. He goes, I was gonna give that to Sparkles, but he starts sniffing. He goes, I heard she found a man. Some guy bought her. Gobba gobba. He's crying to his brother's sleeve. He goes, it's okay, brother.
Wait, someone bought it?
Yeah.
Wait.
And she's gonna look to the other one. Do you have gold to bet with?
I just have this as he pulls out a chunk of something shiny metal. He goes, I don't know, I found this on the docks. It was really pretty.
He just plays a
You can
sad
do
song.
an investigation on it.
Yeah, I'm
Or
gonna do an
identify- Yeah.
I'm gonna do an investigation.
Mm-hmm. He goes, it was just really shiny.
That's an 8.
Well, you know it's a metal. It's like a chunk of like an ore or something like that.
Well, actually, if we're down in the area, is Felix down here? I'd assume you're
Felix,
down
you
in
would
the
slowly
area
wander
as
back
well.
there to kind of calm your stomach down a little bit.
What?
You would go down to the alley area.
Are you down in the area with us at the moment? Because I assume that's where you'd be trying to calm your stomach.
Yeah, I would assume so.
So Nicola is gonna is gonna look down and be like, I'm actually curious what this is. She's gonna ask Felix, you mind casting Identify on this to see if we can figure out what it is? I
Yeah.
can't tell.
Yeah, sure. And then I'm
Cool.
gonna cast it as a ritual.
Okay.
Cool. What does that goblin have?
Adamantite.
Oh,
Yep.
and
It's an ore, so you have to be melted down, but still. Like
Nico's
adamantite
just
ore.
gonna say in his head, just give a little nod if it's actually worth something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know it's
Cool. And Nico's just gonna be like, it's okay, it's enough.
I mean, it was a shiny
Like
rock. It was pretty.
clearly lying through
Oh,
her
they're idiots. The one's
but-
still crying, going, I can't believe Sparkles had a man! He's just sobbing.
I assume Felix doesn't care about the goblins either.
No one does.
I care about them.
I know, and you're
You
mad that now
do,
Sparkle's
but-
got a man.
Are you actually?
also-
I
are
rolled
you
a
paying-
performance check to say I'm playing a sad song now.
Yeah, you're
I
playing. You're
also-
playing a song. Are you actually paying attention to the game, or?
No,
I
I'm
also
just playing
care
a sad
about the
song.
goblins.
Okay,
Aw,
cool.
That's very sweet.
I also care
And,
about the
Nicholas is
goblins.
gonna put a simple 10 gold down.
They're like, that seems fair. Yeah, gobba gobba. Okay, well, deal out the cards or whatever, right? Yeah,
Yep. They're letting Nicola deal.
they're idiots. You think,
Hey.
you think they're smart?
Can I cast?
I'm gonna roll
Hey,
a
can I
sleight of
cast-
hand to cheat.
Oh, what do you want to cast? What?
You don't
cast,
need to.
um,
They're idiots.
Can I cast message?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you messaging?
I'm gonna message one of the goblins in Goblin.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna say, I'm
What?
I'm gonna say in Goblin, I'm your conscious Gabba Gabba.
Don't do this.
So the moment you do that, it's the non-crying goblin. He perks up. You see him wide-eyed. He's looking around as he goes, "Conscience? It's been so long."
Wait, what are
I'm
you telling
going-
him as? What are you telling him
Conscious
as? What are
pilot.
you
I'm
telling
going-
him as his conscience?
So I'm gonna be.
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna continue
my
messaging
God.
him. So I have a question, DM.
Yeah.
Can I
How bad are you gonna do
can
this?
I counter cheat?
What do you
Nicola.
mean counter cheat? What are you doing?
Wait, do you like? Wait, does Echo like the goblins?
Yes, I like all people.
Yeah,
not
that's
a
something in DM.
fan of. Not a
God.
fan of. Not a fan of people cheating.
Well, here's the question: Are you even going to be capable of noticing her cheating?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know you'd be cheating.
Well,
because
okay,
you
I
put
would
10
argue
gold
that
down
you
when
know the
there's a
goblins
piece
are
of
idiots.
adamantite.
So
Yeah, and I know the goblins are idiots, so I feel like they don't even know what they're doing.
okay, you would at least seen
So,
the pearl necklace and been like, "That's a valuable jewelry," and you saw Nikolai put down only 10 gold. So it's like, it's not really fair. At least if you didn't know
I thought
what
you said there was a
adamantite. Well,
yeah,
you don't know what
yeah,
that is.
I was.
Only Felix identified it and told Nikolai through like winking.
Yeah, she
Oh,
just
gotcha.
knows it's
Unless you
very
rolled,
valuable.
I'm saying I made Nikolai roll. They knew it was metal. If you want to roll to see if you identify the adamantite, or you can
Nicola couldn't
do
tell it.
investigation.
Nicola couldn't
What
tell
do I
if it
need
was
to roll?
valuable.
Investigation.
Okay, I'll do that,
So,
and I'll use my favored by the gods thing. So I'm
Okay.
most likely gonna need
so
it.
then yeah, if you
Oh,
get
God.
you can get high enough, you will identify it's an ore of adamantite. Like that's pretty fucking rare.
Let's see.
If not, I mean,
So
I love we devolved into just now having us play blackjack with goblins.
okay, so that's
Well, I
pretty
didn't buy
good.
the
Fuck you! I'll
Yeah,
make
man.
my own D&D with blackjack and hooker.
So that's that's a
Gabba gabba, we can get
23.
naked. Are we playing strip poker?
Finally,
That's a 23.
something Cletus can
Okay,
get
yeah,
behind.
Echo, you recognize it is a metal thing, and you definitely know it's adamantite. Like it's pretty rare ore.
Yeah. So
Definitely
my
worth more than 10
conscious.
gold.
So his conscious tells him that
Pretend you don't hear him, kind of
that
thing.
or yeah, pretend you don't hear me.
Okay, he
you're
goes down to
doing
a seat,
gabba
going,
gabba.
"Shh, okay, sorry, conscious." He like whispers, and his friend's like, "Gabba gabba." He goes, "Shush, shut, my conscience is talking." Yes, oh conscience. But like he's saying this out
made
loud.
out
He's
of
not
fear.
saying his mind. He's saying this out loud.
Hey,
First-
here's a question. Can I roll a perception to see if I even notice that he's casting a spell when he's at that
I
time?
thought you were focused on cheating.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna be like at least. paying
Goblin
a
is
little bit
talking
of
out loud. It might confuse him. Going, what the fuck? I mean, Echo, are you
Like,
hiding?
noticing-
Are you
like,
are you
noticing-
hiding
like,
the fact that you're
noticing-
doing this spell? Like, are you hiding
like
the corner?
noticing,
I mean,
like the goblin
Yeah,
clearly
obviously.
states out loud about his conscience. Like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be a little suspicious that
I'm
something's
not.
going on.
I'm not gonna
outside of-
be. I'm not gonna be I'm not going to be doing this like out in the open. God no.
No, absolutely, but just depending on if she got suspicious enough by him saying
So-
that, she might do a quick look to see if someone's talking to him because she knows about. She would probably know something about that.
So yeah, do me either a stealth or
Well,
sleight of hand, Echo.
I've never used this spell before, so
You're basically pointing directly at the goblin.
So I'm saying like so either use
And
like
you'd have to be speaking out loud because it has a
I
verbal
can use
component.
I can use subtle spell and hide it.
If you want a subtle spell,
yeah, you can do
that's
that.
understand. If you're gonna subtle spell,
saying-
I won't.
You
I
can
won't.
do
Yeah,
that, and you
I
can
mean,
do
it's
something
subtle
like
spell.
if you want to like
I
again
have it.
either sleight of hand to like cover your lips or do a
No, yeah,
stealth to
he's
kind of
gonna-
hide in the shadows so they don't see you as well. You can do that too.
No, yeah, he's gonna be covering his mouth and using subtle spell to do this. So as I was saying before I was cut off earlier.
Sorry.
It's fine, it wasn't you. So your conscience tells you that that piece of rock that you have is adamantite and is worth a lot more than 10 gold, and that you're being cheated out of a lot of money.
So you see him kind of squint as he looks down at the offerings, the rock he put, the 10 gold, and his other friends' jewelry, and he goes, "Well, how much is it worth? You said more, Conscience, but like, I count. There's 10 gold there. That's a lot of gold. How much is that piece of
100
shiny
gold.
rock?
Basically,
How
it's
much is
just-
Actually,
100 gold?
1,000 gold.
How much is 1,000
A
gold?
big pile of gold.
it's
Oh.
at least
don't- I-
15 Big Macs.
It's like
Oh.
Echo. I don't think you're gonna manage to get through to them much.
You see,
We
he
gotta
rubs his
explain it to them.
like
It's at
his goblin
least
chin.
Giant,
It's at
the
least
gold needs to
15
fill
knights with
the gold
sparkles.
needs here's the best one. The gold needs to fill the entire table. Gabba gabba.
Ooh.
I hit him with
Hey,
the gabba
Gabba
gabba.
Gabba
Now he knows.
Cletus, you're a fellow connoisseur. Gabba Gabba, you're a fellow connoisseur of sparkle. You think she would she like this rock? As he points to the adamantine, or I don't know. As they-
Yes.
Mm.
Oh,
I just
you
said I
know
don't
what?
speak Spanish.
You know what? I'm gonna try to roll a
Speaks
persuasion on the
very
goblin.
Yeah,
See
roll
if I can
persuasion.
convince. If I can
I
try to
think-
convince them that blackjack's a game
Yeah.
of stakes. It's
I mean,
a game
it
of
is more
stakes. She'll even
Nikolai
offer to
lies
bring-
saying that it
skills
will
luck.
win Sparkles. Nikolai, I'm gonna send you a DM real quick. What you should do? It's gonna be stupid. Where the fuck is your thing? There it is.
Oh no, I already had. I think I know what your idea is, and I was already planning it. I think.
I think so. Okay.
Okay, not what I was thinking, but I had at least
come on.
at least had an idea.
Come on, you worked for that house and you heard them say Sparkles. You know who she is. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on!
I just
You know
want
what?
to say, Cletus actually speaks very proper goblin.
Oh
Like,
yeah, the two
fancy,
goblins are
high-up
like
goblin.
there is like an accent, like a
speak
Jersey
fluent
accent.
Goblin. I just don't have the
No,
accent.
I'm gonna pull out a paper which is just a random ass piece of paper with a random infernal writing on it. I'm gonna slip it to the goblin and mention to him in his head where only he can hear. That is that's a note from that it's a note from it's a note from Sparkles about how much she actually wants him.
Oh, the moment you say that, his eyes light up and he goes, "I'm sorry, Conscience," as he's like, "Okay, let's play."
I was going to bring Sparkles into this. Like, I was going to eventually. I wasn't going to do it yet.
No,
but
I mean, I think it's great because
that got me to.
they're like, "Sorry, Conscience, I gotta win my woman Gabba Gabba's heart."
Good luck, Brody.
How are we gonna do this?
All right. Nicola's gonna deal out. Want me to roll a sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Because I assume Echo is paying attention to this game.
We'll just do one round. So just like one. Just
Especially
one for all.
since it's just starting to drag on.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
I love my goblin blackjack.
28. Is Echo gonna be able to notice my cheating?
Both goblins do not notice.
I wouldn't be. I'd assume they are not even capable of.
I mean, I rolled. One got a 17, but yeah, not high enough. They are hyper focused on this damn card game. This is like, it's to win her heart.
My insight isn't high enough, nor is my perception.
I was gonna say,
So
do you have at
matter.
least a +8 possibility?
No.
Okay.
Then you physically can't. Yeah, you physically can't even
So,
beat it. Okay.
When everyone puts their cards down, unfortunately, the two goblins one of them busted. One of them is way under, and Nikolai, magically, you got a 21. As they go, gabba gabba, damn. Oh, well. As they get up from their running, we better take care of the ship. Oh, well, as you see the one pull out another adamantine ore, and he goes, at least I got another cool rock, as he puts it back in his pocket. So yeah, you got adamantine ore, you got a pearl necklace worth like maybe 20 gold, and of course your 10 gold back.
Yep. And she will mention in his head to just leave the paper on his seat. Maybe he can win it next time.
And okay, with that, it's now nighttime. I'm
now adding
a
a custom item of in quotations, note from Sparkles in quotations.
So I'm just gonna do a small little roleplay thing before we go on to the combat stuff. So at night, pretty much all the crew was up on top of the deck because they're all watching. You guys notice that, obviously, if you want to make me perception checks, you can. It's definitely a cool night. The moon's kind of like half a sliver. There's a little bit of fog kind of on the ocean. It's calmed down from earlier, as the crew kind of has a little barrel fire.
Everything.
Yeah, pearl necklace. How much did you say the pearl necklace was?
Like 20 gold. It was. You
gold,
realize it was kind of like not really the best pearls. They were kind of faded and dull.
Is there a way to add adamantite? Or am I gonna have to? Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Just write in your notes. Just add your notes saying adamantite or like a chunk of it.
Yeah, a chunk of adamantite.
That way you can melt it down later if you ever find someone who can melt it for you. But the crew kind of gathers around like a little miniature fire on the top of the ship, including you guys. As they're kind of like, they're telling like ghost stories and stuff like that, and they go, yeah, there's been some tales recently of ships gone missing out here on nights like tonight. And they're like, ooh. They go, yeah, they say it's them pirates. They go, no, it's ghosts. Like, ghosts? Yeah, don't you know? Fallen soldiers. Some say it's even sirens. And they're like, stop talking about them damn sirens. And you hear the captain's cane hit the deck as they all kind of turn to him, and he goes, it ain't no joke about them spirits, boys. As he kind of walks down the steps.
Am I able to do my flying around?
Yeah.
As keeping lookout?
Yep, you can do perception. Okay, break. Damn, you guys are all fucking doing good. Break, unfortunately, you just see the fog. It's kind of hard to see through the fog.
Fuck off.
Oh wait, you wanted perception, right?
Yeah, because you're on top of the deck. Oh my
Okay,
god.
sorry,
I was
Felix,
about to be a fucking 20, but then I decided, nope, I'm gonna be an 8.
Is a 13 good
No.
enough?
No, unfortunately with the fog. The only one so far is going to be Cletus. Cletus,
Yep.
the story is fascinating, but you start to see maybe something out there in the fog. Like, maybe you can't tell if it's either rocks or is it a ship, but something's kind of out there. As the captain keeps talking, he's coming down the steps with each clank of his crane. He goes,
I got a 21.
Actually, I'm gonna try to use a psionic energy dice to up that.
okay.
I'm gonna roll a d8 real quick.
Same thing with you, Echo. You also
Does a
see...
16? Sorry, does a 16 succeed?
No.
Okay, cool. Then I do not
No,
use a dice.
you only see the fog. You definitely see it's a foggy night. With the moon only being half a sliver, it's kind of hard to see out.
Great.
And the firelight from your own ship is kind of blinding you to the outside. But you two, Echo and Cletus, you definitely see there's something out there. Past you squint, you kind of see past the fog. There's something out there, but you can't 100% tell. Is it rocks? Is it just your imagination? Because now you're hearing the story about ghosts and pirate ships.
I'm gonna touch Echo's thing and say, "Are you saying that?"
I think he's
I'm gonna
muted.
tap
right
Echo
now.
on the arm.
I think he's muted.
No, I see it.
As the captain
You
comes
think
down
we
each
should
step.
be worried about that?
Absolutely.
Then Clee's gonna start yelling that he sees something.
Captain stops walking. He
Good job.
goes, "Stop skawking,
Good
boys.
job.
Out there in that fog, you'll see things. You're hearing these damn stories, but
Look like a rock or maybe another boat.
and it's probably a rock. If it's another boat, we'll hear.
And
'em.
we
now,
should
won't
probably avoid it.
He just glares at
Right
you.
in front of us.
It's actually
He
the
kind
side of your
of,
boat. It's not in front of you. It's to the side of the boat. It's
He
like
actually-
out there.
Echo kind of like raises his hand a bit. Actually, the so he kind of points out to the fog. Ships, especially nowadays, can be. You wouldn't necessarily hear a ship coming, especially if it could be cloaked by magic, which most likely would be used by pirates. I mean, what's the best way to trap a to get the flank on a unsuspecting ship while you silencing magic make to make it that your ship couldn't even be heard through the dense fog. So
So as you explain this, Echo, you see the old grizzly captain kind of just furrow his brows. His hand tightens on his cane, his fingers kind of turning white, knuckles. He's just like, yeah, boy, I can tell you're a greenhorn. Yes, I know about them fancy magic and shit, but I've been out here long enough to know what's out there is things you don't fuck with or mess with. But if you're seeing
Absolutely
spooky
not.
shapes in the fog, until the fog lifts, don't tell me what I can and can't see or do.
We disappear. This is now Dead by Daylight.
Is the captain like immediately about to be countered by something appearing?
So everyone again, roll me perception checks again.
More perception.
Yeah.
Watch it be on 1
I'm getting
now.
shit on by the
Yeah.
dice today.
I'm
I
gonna
got
use
shat
the
on
dice
too.
again. Can a 15 see it this time?
I got a 19.
So
Oh,
break you
Rick
know.
got a 20.
So kind of funny. Echo, what you saw before, it's gone now. That little dot you saw out there, it's just gone. Even you, all of you squint out there, and even what you thought you saw out there, it's just gone. It's just fog now. There's no more of that silhouette. He goes, see? You're seeing shit. Told you. He points to the rest of the crew. Don't be telling these idiots stupid stories like that. You tell them stories, tell them real shit, like how the goblins over here fucking ate them, gave themselves diarrhea that first damn cruise. Don't you be dare eating rotten food again. They're like, but it tasted good, gabba gabba. Yeah, well, scrubbing toilets ain't my thing in the week. As he kind of hops over and goes back and, goes down below to his study.
You
Who
just
wants to
assume
take
Cletus
the-
has a beer he can pull out.
I'm gonna put on my hag mask in preparation.
You guys are just ready. Okay, so who wants to
Are
stay
we
on
anywhere
watch?
near? Are we any
First
like
watch.
we're on the deck, right?
Right now you're on the
Cletus
deck
is
because you listen to
definitely
stories and
gonna get
everything.
distracted, so he should be on watch.
How close to one of the masts are we?
It's a small ship, so you're within like 20 feet.
Oh, do I?
Felix
what-
would
what
probably
I-
still be flying around and such.
I'd like to roll a stealth to like change my carapace color
Okay.
and everything to match the
You can match
mast
the
to
wood
try
and
to.
everything. Yeah, you can match the wood and everything. That's about
Okay,
all.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. Let me.
Okay, so I will allow two of you guys to be
Make
on
sure
first
that would
watch.
be-
Who's on the first watch?
Yeah, no. Glad I would have had advantage. Yeah.
Cletus, I
Okay,
guess, will take first watch, and he's just gonna have a beer while doing it.
I'll take watch with Cletus.
Okay,
Like
so
I'm not gonna try to like throw it to hurt them, but I'm just gonna like casually toss a ball bearing at the back of one of the goblins' heads.
I mean, I'll allow it to automatically hit because they're idiots.
Cool.
As he goes, gabba gabba. Cletus, you kind of blush because what he cursed was kind of something that's like, wow, it's pretty rare. You don't hear that very often.
He'd basically say the N-word of goblins.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Holy shit!
Oh yeah, you win ours too, Echo.
Yeah, we both. Damn.
Oh my god, that guy just said the N-word.
You guys
shit.
can't see it because she's hiding, but even Nicola's eyes open because it's something she recognizes from hearing Sparkles talk sometimes.
Yep.
Cletus is
She knows-
gonna
she
drop
knows
his
very-
accent for a second and go, wait, what?
Because Nicola doesn't
Oh my God, you guys.
doesn't know enough. She doesn't know enough Goblin to be considered proficient in it in D&D, but she knows very very limited from interacting with Sparkles,
Hmm.
Okay.
and that's something she recognizes.
What are your guys' passive perceptions for 2 on watch right now?
What the fuck is my passive perception?
It should be on
My
the left side. It will say
passive-
passive perception.
18.
14.
I fucking hate you two. God damn it.
Oh, by the way, I am also sitting out there, but that's because my character is kind of sitting out there for the time
I would
being.
say if you're
Not
not like,
particularly
you
trying to
can
keep
be
watch.
awake right now, but if you're not on watch, I mean, if you want to look for stuff, you can, but just know that you're not on watch. So it's kind of like a
Well,
like a free
it's one of
thing.
those weird things. Like,
Well,
I'm not
Nicola's
on watch, but at the
usually-
same time, I'm sitting at the front of the ship on the whaling with my legs dangling out to the ocean.
Yeah, Nicola's usually on guard anyways, because
Break, what's
she's
your
probably
passive?
gonna be used to that.
Passive, normally is a 10, unless you want to modify that in any way because of the anxiety thing.
We're gonna modify it. So who had the
What do you
higher
want me to add
passive?
to
Was
it?
it Cletus?
I have 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah,
Whoever is
keep in
awake, what are all your passives?
17.
Okay.
11.
Felix, you don't see shit.
I got 15.
15. Fuck. Okay, well, I'm gonna argue for Break. Okay, so all of you, Break, especially you first, you be at the front of the ship, you start to smell like what can be described as a rotten fish smell. Like, it's just,
Not bad.
it's like when you go to the fish markets, but it's like rotten,
Go
like fish.
fuck a shark.
It's kind of making you feel a little nauseous. Like, you have to like cover your nose because like it's like in your nostrils and your mouth, and the smell is gagging. All the
Quinch a
rest
little
of
bit and look out the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
But
for it.
yeah, quinch a little bit and try to look for what's making the smell.
You realize it's coming from your side because like when you turn your nose, the smell kind of leaves, but then when you go back, you feel it, and you kind of look down. All the rest of you, passive wise, you see from the fog starts to part as literally a ship is like approaching you guys.
Wait, can Felix smell as he is an owl? We had this discussion on.
Break is insane right now, and that's why Break is smelling this. So
Well,
there's
no,
a
it's
difference.
it's also a question of, does Felix actually have a sense of smell being an owl? Because I remember we had this discussion before with.
Well, Break is the one that smells as rotten smell. The rest of you guys are just seeing the
Okay.
ship. This is more this is more of a Break thing
Okay.
for them, just because of their insanity.
No, you're good. It's just I remember you mentioned smell. I'm like, wait a second. I remember owls have a very poor to no sense of smell, so I was like,
Yeah, they're more
can Felix
sight-based.
even
It's
actually
hilarious
smell?
that you keep failing all your sight-based things right now. Like, that's what owls are known for. But the rest of you, you see a ship approaching. What do you do? It's like almost like a T-bone like style like collision. It's coming right at you guys. It's like coming towards you.
From the side or
block
head
that.
on?
Cletus
Side.
gonna yell again.
You're just gonna yell.
Yes.
Are you screaming enough to wake everyone up?
Yes.
Yeah, Nicola's
Wait,
just
can I-
gonna
wait, can
move
I
to the
cast-
other side of the mast
Can I
from where
cast my one thing, the thunder spell?
from where the ship is coming from.
Uh,
He's gonna move to the other side of the mast from them. Also, how wide is this mast, just so I can get an idea?
it's a 4-foot mast.
Okay, cool. I can easily get. I can actually
it's
get
not
full
a very
cover
big
from
ship.
that.
Guys.
Wow.
Remember, it's a small ship. All right, so the thunder spell. That's the one where it flings people, like that kind of thunder, or you like using like booming voice kind of thing.
Boom voice.
Boom voice.
thing.
Yeah, you can do that. It's like basically like your like
I
a
don't actually
megaphone.
know if that's a thing I have.
Do you have booming
I have
voice?
I have
Probably not.
thaumaturgy,
Yeah, that's would be
which
it.
can
Oh,
yeah, that's the one that echoes your voice extremely loud. Cletus,
got-
I can
You said your name anyway.
Cletus, I can make the loud thing if you want.
Yeah, I would say at this point,
Yes, please.
if they're making noise and everyone else on the top of the ship,
Yeah.
you notice everyone's freaking
gonna-
out, and you can see the ship
I'm gonna
definitely is
cast-
approaching you.
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy and yell ship approaching.
As you do
Makes you say that.
you can hear everyone down below scrambling to come up. As you guys on top of the ship brace for impact, but the ship, the one that's approaching you, which is coming at you lightning speed, suddenly just grinds to a piercing halt, like right before it touches your
Pitch
ship.
stop.
It just stopped. Yeah, pit stop. And you guys can look on the ship and you see there's no one on it. Like there's no crew on the deck, but you can tell it's haggard and worn. You can even see there's holes in the side of the ship. The mast itself, the sail, it's torn and tattered. There's holes in it. This thing shouldn't be able to sail. Like, you realize there's holes in the bottom of the ship. This thing shouldn't be able to move.
Well, you tell me it's free boat.
Oh, you're telling me it's free boat.
It's ghost ship, basically. As you hear the cackle of a woman laughing, as you see suddenly, like, she appears on the top of the ship. The picture I post NPC art, you see that person as she points her sword towards your guys' ship, and she goes, "That's now ours. Laddies, board them."
By the way, Caden, just go ahead and refresh your page. It should be there now.
So then you
Oh,
see
thanks.
like popping up from the ship, like almost like they were
Like it should
like
be able to you.
appear out of nowhere. On the ship's deck, you see these fish-looking people pop up. They're kind of glowing weird, and you realize as they start to clamber on top of their ship, they hop over to your guys' ship as they.
Can I use my divine sense?
Yeah, you can.
Do
Oh,
I
no.
sense these creatures to be
Oh,
celestial, fiend, undead, or fae?
oh, give me a second. Let's see. What does it do? Oh, so tell me that.
Not so free boat.
They are undead. You
Son of a
realize
bit.
looking at them, something's not right. Like, the creatures are moving awkwardly, almost like zombies, but they're glowing weird, and you can sense there's life force in
Ghost.
them. But yeah, they're possessed by
Yeah.
something else. But
He
these.
kind of takes out round 2 as
All
all
of you
right.
guys,
Well,
roll me initiative.
Ooh, a bunch of zombie type things. Watch this arrow down range.
oh yeah, no. You so Caden.
Yeah?
What class are you? What class are you?
Barbarian.
Okay, so you have advantage on dexterity saving throws against traps that you can see because that's
Traps,
danger
yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
traps.
what that means.
Okay. Because I just said
Yeah.
effects. That's why I was confused.
No,
on.
yeah. It doesn't. But that's the danger sense ability that they get at level 2. So they have
Wait a second,
advantage on
why is
dex saving throws.
Cletus's initiative specifically all capital on the word initiative? Wait, what?
We don't know. We don't
Because
question the Cletus.
Because it's
It's because
Cletus.
Cletus is better than you.
Cletus, you get inspiration.
Let's go!
So that nullifies your anti-inspiration, so you basically get nothing. Congratulations.
Finally.
Okay, so like, why is it whenever I have initiative on advantage, I always roll shit?
Okay, who had the highest roll? 17, so Echo's gonna go first.
I'm going last.
I was say I'm the next highest out of 14, unless the enemies got between me and.
One of them did, yeah.
Okay. How many have boarded?
At the moment, just a few of these, Koatoa fish people. The captain, she's still on her ship, and you don't know how many people on her ship still. So there are still a few more.
Like, how are they just still on the edge of the ship, or have they?
A couple have boarded your ship. They hopped over because again, her ship is right next to your ship. Like
I meant the edge of our ship. Like, are they still at the edge of our ship, or how far in ship have they come?
They're on the deck. There's like 2 that are on the deck right in front of you. They plopped on there. Okay.
Cool, but they haven't come past the mast yet, because I am hidden behind the
They
mast.
just
Okay.
literally boarded. That's why I wanted to roll initiative because it's not.
Nope, you're good. It's just because I'm making sure, because I am currently hidden from them. Then.
Okay, you're gonna go before that one. Okay, let's see, Felix. Cletus.
Unfortunately, it has not been a day since I last flipped.
And break. Is that okay? Is that everyone? Did I miss anyone?
I don't think so.
Okay, so Echo, I would say there's 2 Koatoa zombie possessed ghost things in front of you that are gurgling and smell like rotten fish. What do you do?
All right. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate radiant consumption.
Okay.
So I'm going to enter my angel form with all of the rings and the eyes,
Okay.
like a biblical angel.
Are you like a mix between your normal self and a biblically accurate angel?
Yeah, pretty much. Like eyes all over me. It also goes into flavor to the sense that he has the reason why he has blind sense.
Okay.
Blind
Okay.
sight as well. I have an end of turn trigger with that. That was my bonus action. So how you the one that was how close and far are they from me?
They jumped right in front of you. They are like 5-10 feet in
5
front of
feet?
you. Yeah, they're right in front of you.
Okay. I just wanted to know. So I'm gonna go up to. I'm gonna make sure that they're both in my aura,
Okay.
right? So I'm gonna go up to one, and I'm gonna smack him with round 2.
Okay.
So we'll
Make
roll 2 hit.
Yep, roll to hit him. What are you watching?
2.
Oh, sorry.
We can hear it.
So that is a 14 plus. So that's a 21 to hit.
That fucking hits. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Because I am hitting them with attack, I'm going to use Divine Smite.
Okay.
And because they're undead, I deal extra damage.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna pump a first level smite into this guy. So and that's 3d8.
How much damage are you doing? Like, what is your bare minimum damage?
1, 2, 3, 4. I think my bare minimum's 10, but it's
Oh,
a
okay.
lot of dice.
Okay, just making
So
sure. Okay. Because you might
no,
outright
yeah,
just
yeah.
kill him. Just want to see. Okay.
No, yeah, I do get an extra d8 because he's undead. So, let's see. So that's 5. So that's 10. That's also 10. That's 20. Plus my bonuses, plus 4, and then plus 7. So,
Someone's typing fast.
that is 27 damage altogether.
He's dead. Well,
Okay, cool.
re-dead. So, well, hold on. As his body falls, gurgling, the ghost comes out of the body. You-
Because I did radiant damage, does that do anything? Or because this is like radiant damage, so I don't know if that has anything to
kidding
do
me?
with.
Well, doesn't say they resist radiant. Doesn't say they get extra damage from radiant.
No, I mean like if killing, because I know like certain undeads, if you use radiant damage, like they don't get their regeneration effects or comeback effects. So I didn't know if that had anything to do with it.
Nope,
Just
I'm
asking.
using the D&D ghost thing. Does not say not radiant. You killed the zombie body that it was possessing, so you killed the Koatoa. It's now dead.
Okay.
Dead. But as you did that, you see the ghost of one of the pirate crew come out of it. Make me a wisdom save, as the ghost tries to
Is
possess you
that
now. It's trying to possess you now.
well?
It's trying to possess you. Make me a save.
Okay, so that's right after I kill it. It
Yeah.
possesses me immediately.
It's looking for a host, and you're right there. So
Oh, okay.
you one-shotted
Sure.
it. So
No, yeah, I just didn't know if that was like on its turn or it
Nope.
just does it as a reaction.
it's a
Okay.
reaction because you killed the body.
No, that's fine. So I have proficiency. So it's
You know, I'm glad I
eight,
have a form of telepathy because I have a
that's
great fucking idea.
so that's 18.
Okay, you saved. You felt the ghost try to pass into you, but you repelled it. There's now a ghost there instead of one of the Koatoa.
Okay. So that is my turn because I only get one attack. I'm gonna
Okay.
end my turn, and all creatures within 10 feet of me take 3 radiant damage.
Okie dokie.
So
Like,
that's
just
allies or enemies. No,
I was
sorry.
gonna say, is that
Ooh.
all creatures or is that like
How much
No,
radiant
all
damage?
creatures.
How much damage?
3 radiant, 3
Three?
radiant damage.
Okay, what is 3?
Yeah, but no, that's all creatures. So if you're within my aura, you will get hurt by it.
no save,
Oh.
no nothing?
No save, no nothing.
It's automatic. It seems like it's a
It's
passive.
automatic. Yeah,
Not
Very
even so
small
allies?
amounts of chip damage.
Okay,
yeah.
it's just
Very small amounts of AoE chip damage, but it doesn't distinguish friend or foe. So
Yikes.
yeah,
Oh, glad I'm not gonna be near you often in battle if you use that.
yeah. But it's good because it's automatic damage. So
okay.
Yeah.
And it's only for a bonus action, so it's really nice. Anyways, that's my turn. I can't do anything else. I only get one attack per turn.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm up
No,
first.
that's
and
fine. It's the point.
Let's see.
So they have
What?
two. Okay, so they have two bodies. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's almost like I made them possessed, and that you have to, if you
No.
defeat the gnarled corpse that they're
No,
possessing, you gotta defeat the ghost afterwards.
yeah.
Just a quick question. With with creatures, when it mentions on their stat blocks a hit points amount, do you just is it better to just go with the amount it gives you right there? Is that average, or is it better to just roll the amount there?
What do you
To
mean?
roll the amount of dice it shows. Because my bag of tricks, just so I can know about their hit points if I pull something out of my bag. Is it gonna
I
go with
am
hit
rounding
points
their
and
HP up a
lists
little
or the
bit, so it's
roll?
not odd numbers. So I made their HP 20 instead of 17 for the Koatoa, just to make it a little bit nicer. Because 17 is kind of
Okay.
stupid. I don't know why they would do fucking odd numbers.
Okay, so
I
so
rounded
when
up a
my
little
thing
bit.
when my things come out, basically round up to nearest even.
Yeah, I would say
Roll
round up,
even.
make it even numbers, because it's just
Yeah,
dumb. It's
round up.
like, oh, my HP is 13. Well, just make it 15
Yeah, so
or
like
make it 20.
if one of my creatures is gonna be like 19 HP, it would
Round
round up
up.
to 20.
Yeah, round up. Yeah,
Okay.
if it's like 17, round up to 20.
No, I just wasn't sure if you wanted me to roll the dice on them was
Nah,
all,
just round up. That's
or
fine.
just use the hit points amount. It
Round up.
just gives the average. Okay.
Who do you guys want me to attack with? The Ghost Pirate Captain, or who should attack?
Who has the less HP?
Oh, that's true. The captain has a ton of HP. You know what? I'm gonna have the ghost attack you. Echo.
Very specific.
I was gonna say, just be aware they cannot see or probably are even aware of me right now.
Ghosts can see. They have ethereal sight. They can see you.
Can they? How does that work exactly?
The ghost can see 60 feet into the ethereal plane.
Ignore
when it's on
that.
the material plane. Most for other creatures on for difficult terrain. But he's not gonna look at you right now because look at the one that just attacked him. Let's do Withering Touch. That sounds like fun. Okay. I don't think that's gonna hit. Is a 7 gonna hit you, Echo?
No.
Okay. Ghosty Goof. First ghost fucked up the Koatoa now. The possessed Koatoa. He gets, I think. Does he get 2 attacks?
I forgot I don't have armor.
Oh, the Koatoa
Shit.
does.
Well, you're a
Oh, I
barbarian.
forget I do.
Okay, so
Come
I
at
know,
me,
but still, I
bitch.
only have 12.
the
Come on, bitch.
the
Kill
zombie
you.
Koatoa is going to. Actually, he's gonna throw his net on you.
How do you only have a 12 AC?
Huh?
And plus dex, plus unarmed bounded.
Oh yeah, he's barbarian. That's why he's
He,
doing the.
he probably has like a 12 constitution
What's
or
your
something.
Echo? What's your AC?
It's my dex, not my con.
My AC is excuse me, 18.
Okay, well, the other one tried to throw a net at you and missed horribly. Dear Lord, the dice fucking
Jeez,
hate
your
me.
stats are terrible.
Doesn't it?
Ethan.
Doesn't
Okay,
it
yeah,
have
yeah.
disadvantage because it's within 5 feet of me too?
It's a
Because it's a ranged weapon.
it's a net.
Yeah. Okay. So the ghost still can't. Just being able to see through the ethereal plane doesn't mean the ghost can actually see me yet.
Oh,
They
you
can't
have to
see.
roll to see you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They would have to literally come up and poke their head through the thing. They
I
can't
mean,
just see
you're
through
also
solid
not
objects
attacking them
with
right
it.
now. Okay, well. I
Well, it was
think
more
I'll
of a
add one
point
more
of they don't even
Koatoa.
know I exist
We're
yet.
gonna. You know what? Let's try his spear.
That was more the point. They
Never
don't know I
mind.
exist.
Man, these guys fucking suck. I hate. You're going to dice jail. Fuck you.
Damn.
You actually have a dice jail too?
Now I do. Fuck you, awesome giant die. You're going on the fucking dice jail. Okay, well, the other zombie Koatoa tried to attack you, Echo, and just fucking failed, so I'm just moving on. I did not plan on
Oof.
having high AC, so these guys are not going to be able to do much.
It's
Nicola,
not even
you're up.
that high. It's
All right.
chainmail plus a shield.
Yeah, well, I didn't
Oh, hi.
choose... I didn't choose a high-level threat, sorry. You know I'm bad at making encounters.
Is it just the
it's
party
fine.
fighting, or is like the captain fighting as well, or
They're not up there
like
yet. The captain and everyone else
Okay,
is
so it's-
below.
so it's just us
Yep,
up here currently.
it's the first
Okay,
round,
that
so
is-
it will take them a round to get up. You get on the deck.
No, you're good. I just needed to know who all was actually.
But you guys
on
were
deck
hired
at
to be the
moment.
protection, so they really can't help you.
I wasn't sure about the captain specifically because he seemed like the kind that would gladly come up and fight for his ship.
He might say nope to ghosts and zombies. He might be like, hell no, I'm not dealing with that shit. That's okay, at least the
Roll my stats.
I'm not gonna bother mentioning it but is the captain at least within 120 feet of me?
the evil ghost lady captain?
No, our captain.
He's below deck.
Is
So-
he within 120 feet?
Yeah, it's not a very big ship, so yeah.
Cool. Because as long as I know that like he'd be below deck at the general area, I can probably still talk to him. Because it
Yeah.
does not say I have to be able to see him for my telepathy.
No, he's down
It
below.
just states if they are within 120 feet. So I'm gonna use my free action to tell the captain and the party, and the rest of the party, hey, if a random animal appears on ship, don't attack it. That it's here for our help. So,
Okay.
like, she's just letting everyone know that, and of course the ghost and the other captain cannot hear this, as I'm choosing to only telepathically speak it to our crew. I am so glad for telepathy. I can do
Yep.
shit like that.
Is that all you're doing your turn, or you doing anything else?
No, that is my free action. I am then using my actual action to pull a fuzzy object from my bag of tricks.
Okay.
While I'm behind the mast, can I like roll like a sleight of hand or something to try to toss it in a way that they won't notice me doing it?
Yeah, do sleight of hand for it so they don't see it. Because is one ghost and two zombie Koatoa on the deck right
Cool.
now.
Can they see past a 31?
No. They're idiots.
All right.
They're not that smart. They're ghosts and zombies. They ain't gonna see shit.
Honestly, I don't think even if the other captain was on board, I don't think even
I would say
she'd
even
see
notice
it.
that the zombie Koatoa are like slushing and dragging their limbs. Like they're like, oh.
No, yeah, I'm just like with a 31. I don't think the opposing captain would have even.
You saw
seen
them
it.
try to attack Echo and they just missed. Like they're just horrible.
Anyways, that is a D8. Oh.
What'd you roll?
So if anybody is noticing, you will suddenly hear the roar of a brown bear, as there is now a brown bear on the ship.
Well, that's surprising. And
The
new.
fuck?
Let me go pull up the. I am gonna go pull up the
What?
stat sheet for the stat block for a brown
Actually, I'll
bear.
just DM it to you real quick so it did not interrupt combat.
Okay.
Cool. It is really weird not being the DM and needing to pull up the stat block of something. Oh, okay. And then as my bonus action, I am going to command the bear for its turn.
Okay, go for it.
How many Koatoas are on ship?
2 zombies, 1 ghost.
Cool. I'm just going to assume that being a ghost, physical attacks, like non-physical, like non-magical physical attacks are probably not good against them.
Yeah, the ghost, they resist pretty much a lot of shit, so. But the 2 zombie
Yeah.
Koatoas, any damage will affect it. Just know that.
Nope,
Obviously,
yep,
you saw
it's
with Echo that when you defeat them, the ghost's gonna pop out. So just kind of be aware of that.
Oh, yeah. So the bear, I'm gonna command it because its turn happens right after mine. I'm gonna command it to attack one of the Koatoa zombies.
Okay.
It is going to move in and bite one of them.
Cool. Okay.
No, actually, never mind. It's more damage to just use its claws. It's just gonna slash at one of them.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Yep. Give me a second. I gotta manually roll.
I would say that the bear, upon getting close, smelled these rotten fish and was like, "Hell no, I ain't biting this thing. You didn't summon me for this kind of crap."
That is. Oh wait. That's just a roll 1d20 plus 6.
I mean, bear. You said it was a
Yikes!
brown
No.
bear.
That is
Does a
not
10 hit?
No, their AC's 13. Doesn't hit it.
Alright. I mean, are you saying it's not allowed to bite them? Because
Bears
I
have
just-
multi-attack.
Yeah, you
it
can
does
bite it.
have
I'm just
multi-
saying that it probably wouldn't taste very good.
Okay, I was like saying, are you physically preventing me from being allowed to bite? Okay, yeah, the bear's gonna go
they're
with a
decaying,
first
rotten
multi-attack.
fish, so it's probably gross. I thought you were biting. I forgot you had the bear, but even then, that's just that's poor bear.
Yeah, 1d20 plus 6 again. Okay, a 24.
That hits. That hits.
Alright, that's 1d8 plus 4 slashing. Roll 1d8 plus 4. The Koatoa is taking 12 slashing damage.
It's still standing, half-ish. Part of its torso is torn, but it's still able to stand.
Alright, and it's not gonna... It can't really do much.
I would say your bear looks really grossed out by biting it, though.
Yeah, because if it tries
grimacing.
to...
He doesn't swallow. He like spits it up like.
Yeah, if I try to order him to move away, he's just gonna get hit with an attack of opportunity.
True. Okay. Is that it?
Yep, nope, that's it. That's the bear's turn.
Okay.
So-
Felix, you're up.
Oh,
How many zombies did you say there were? And then you said there was the captain.
So far on the ship, there are now 2 zombie Koatoa fish people, 1 ghost, and you can see the captain, and there are the rest of her crew on her ship still. They haven't.
How
made
far
their
away
over.
is the captain?
She's on the ship right next to your ship, so probably less than 100 feet. She's standing like near the where you would stay, where the steering wheel is on her ship. She's pointing her,
Yeah,
her
she's
scimitar.
within 90, I should specify.
Yeah, she's within 90. She's pointing her scimitar at you guys, like saying like attack you
Oh.
guys. So she's.
I am so glad my first roll of that bag was an 8.
Imagine you get like a fucking squirrel or
see.
something.
Rat.
It would've
army,
been a rat.
army.
It could have been a rat. It could have been a rat.
You could have traumatized the sailor ghosts. They're like, not the rats, not the rats. I died to the plague twice. No.
I'm gonna shoot my
Why?
lightning launcher at the captain.
At her, sure.
Okay, now I'm getting good rolls. 22.
That
Hey,
hits.
that's good.
Okay, yeah,
That's 8
technically its
damage
turn is
and
actually during
1
mine.
second.
Okay,
Okay.
that actually that's actually good to know. So the bear actually takes its turn during my turn, not after, because I know that actually
Right,
does matter
It's
for some
fine.
shit.
It's fine.
Mhm.
I would say do
And then
your
I'm
turn into the bear.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's just a good thing to keep in mind because I actually could use that to my advantage.
Yeah.
Do something
then
to the enemy to give advantage to the
That's
bear.
Okay. Felix, what else?
I'm dealing an extra d6 of lightning damage.
Okay.
Alright, an extra 3 lightning damage, and I have multi-attack, so I'm shooting my lightning launcher again.
Okay.
And that time it failed.
No, you missed.
Let's see, do I have any bonus actions? Alright, I'm done.
Okay. And I'm up next. Number 2. We're gonna have the captain. She glares mostly at you, Felix, for hitting her, but then she looks at her crew. Her one is now a ghost. The other one's he's almost captured. She's like, you spinely, god damn you. And she's going to do what most pirate girls do: is she cuts off a rope as she grabs onto it, and she flies from her ship over to you guys, lands. She's gonna go after you, Felix. Let's see.
Okay.
Which one are we gonna do first? Does a 15 hit you?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
Cool.
Dang.
6, 7, 8. You take 9 slashing from her scimitar. She's gonna do one more attack.
Oh, the captain's here?
Yeah, she flew across. She's like, fuck you guys.
Oh, right.
The captain
I
now.
forgot.
I blasted her.
Yeah, she got pissed because she got hit by a freaking arrow. So you took the 8 damage and
You got hit by like a lightning bolt, pretty much.
Tornado hit you. You're gonna take. She hit you with your She missed with the first scimitar or first dagger. Hit you with scimitar that hit you. Then she grabbed her claws. She reached up. 21 hits you. You told me, so 21 hits you. You're gonna take. Ooh boy. 7, 8. Take 9 slashing and make me a con save.
You said another 9 slashing.
Yeah, she used her claws now. Before she used the dagger failed, the scimitar hit you, and she has a third attack, and that's gonna be her claws. She's gonna hit you with the claws. She is a part
12 for
ghoul.
con.
Yep. You gotta do me a con, or you're gonna be paralyzed.
12 for con.
You succeed. You are not paralyzed. That's all she can do. Up next, Cletus. You have the. You can now see she is that picture I posted in NPC artwork. Oh, my book. You see the captain. She's wearing what flamboyant. She's wearing like the captain's hat with the feather. You can see she's kind of like patchwork. Like her body is like some parts are rotten, but she has beautiful pink hair. She's actually kind of gorgeous. But then you have the two.
I rolled to seduce.
You can. You can. You can tell, unlike the Komatoa, she's not possessed. She's more like a zombie or a ghoul.
What would I roll for that, please?
Roll for seduction? Fuck, you're making my brain actually work for the night.
Wouldn't that usually wouldn't that usually
performance,
either
or-
just be wouldn't that usually be either straight charisma or persuasion?
Persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
I've always
persuasion.
assumed that would be persuasion.
19.
Is it 19?
And I have to roll an insight, which is based on wisdom.
No. Yes, insight is wisdom.
Oh fuck.
It's based on wisdom.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Is her wisdom shit?
Oh yeah, it's a +0. So I rolled 2 dice. One's a 14 and one's a 19. Do you want me to fail this? I can choose. I get a +0. So. Okay, I'm choosing the 14. So, Cletus, how are you persuading this lovely zombie ghoul captain lady? What are you doing or saying that's making her sway to you?
I'm choosing my irresistible charm with the vest on.
Are you giving her the smolder?
Yeah, I'm the smoldering stare.
So,
Oh god, you're pulling a Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
oh, no, I was thinking more like Flynn Rider from Rapunzel and Tangled, but he's doing the puckered duck lips and eyes bashing. You see her lower her scimitar in her clawed hand as she's looking at you, Cletus, and she's kind of like, you can tell she's kind of confused, but she seems to be slightly turned on by you. And the zombies are like gurgling, and she goes, "Shut up, you idiots!" Fuck. As she will approach you, Cletus. She actually comes towards you, but she's not like attacking you. Like she puts her scimitar back into her belt.
Opportunity attack, trust, dude.
Dude,
What do you do now? She's in
we
front of
just
you.
set us up for the 1-2 KO.
Oh my god.
Lads,
That's your banjo over her head.
Echo!
I mean,
Shut up, Echo!
I mean, if you do this right, you may be able to get us out of combat.
Yeah, you can.
Goodbye.
You could
I
convince her to
take-
let us alone. Leave us alone.
She stands slightly above you, like she's
Convince
not.
her to leave us alone.
She crosses her arms as she kind of leans on her hip a little bit. She kind of looks at you.
Convince her for
Why?
a fun night.
Fun. Tell me, darling, what is a fun night for you?
Whatever you want,
You
baby.
hear from distance, sex.
She kind of like coughs, choking on her own spit.
It's whatever you want, baby.
Thing is, I'm not exactly alive anymore.
I don't even
Don't
think she
judge.
has genitals. They're probably rotted away.
Sex. Oral.
Are
I
you
don't
saying this
judge.
out loud, Echo?
Baby.
Oh my fucking god. Where are my... okay, hold on. Where's the other fish people? There's some fun ones. Oh, cool. I have archpriests. Let's see. What can they launch at you?
How about my
Oh!
other one getting attacked? Not the one who suggested sex.
Echo, you suddenly... there's water above you as
you're not the one that
you
straight
see
up
the
insulted her.
Koatoa archpriest. They point their staffs over towards you as basically a bucket of water just falls on top of you, Echo, just drenching you. You're welcome. They have control water with
Okay,
the spell. They
and-
can fucking launch that.
And I have hammer.
She looks at you, Cletus,
I
your crew,
win.
and she goes, "Look, I'm fine. She's like, you know what? She picks you up, Cletus, like a baby in her arms.
Fuck that word.
As she carries you over to her
Sorry.
ship, she literally just gets on the edge of the ship and she just like, she jumps, boom, lands on her ship. As she's still carrying you, Cletus, she goes, "Watch them, men. I'll be about an hour." As she
we never
takes you
told you.
downstairs, Cletus.
He's
Yeah, you go
The
into the
one
belly of the
time-
ghost ship. The rest
the
of you
one
just
time-
now have
Wait,
a confused ghost.
Did she give like a you'll get him back after I'm done with him?
Yeah, she told all of her crew, like, don't harm them, but give me like an hour. And you guys see the zombie fit people kind of gurgle as they look at you. The one that you almost destroyed, like he's almost like his body like slumps. He's like blinking his one eye. It's like out of his socket. The ghost kind of goes "Ugh," as he just kind of like goes to the edge of the ship and just kind of sits there and waits.
He just
What's the one
question what the
that's-
fuck is a possessed corpse considered? Like, is it technically
A
considered an
dead.
object at that point?
It's just a zombie. It's just a zombie.
It's just a zombie. Yeah.
So I
Okay.
go to the one. So I
This
go
is
to the one
bullshit.
that's almost dead, and I'm like, I know barbaric medicine if you want me to use it.
You see him turn his head again, like, okay, he's down to like 5 HP, so like the top of his torso is hanging on by his decaying spine, basically. So when he turns to you, his whole like top half turns, one eyeball's half out in socket, his mouth is gaping like a fish does, like whoop, whoop, as he goes, huh?
So I assume that they may look
anyone here
stupid, but
notice-
the actual crew underneath may be a little smarter than
Does
they're
a
giving
22
on
hit
with the
him?
body.
Are you
I did
hitting
not mean
him?
to roll that twice. That's barbaric medicine.
What does it fucking do?
It's just
called
an
an unarmed
unarmed.
strike.
It's just an unarmed
Just
strike.
smacking him? Yeah, he only has an AC of 13. It's gonna fucking hit him. Are you healing him or killing him?
Uh-huh.
Second one.
Honestly, for the ghost
my
within,
God.
it's probably honestly the ghost within's probably going to be happy at this point.
Well,
with
if
how
you release
used
him,
his
you have
body
to
is at this
roll
point.
up. You don't get possessed, you dumbass. Because it does
What do I
automatically.
need?
What?
Well, does it automatically do, or
Yeah!
would you say the ghost? Or would
That's
you
how
say
I
the ghost?
made
can-
them. It was
was gonna say, or
whoever
you-
attacks them and kills them, they go after that person.
You could roll that. You could rule that since it's not in combat
go.
anymore, the ghost
Okay.
agreed to it. The ghost could willingly choose to not try to
Okay.
possess him.
So, are you just killing the body to make the spirit released?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well, as you
Barbaric
hit it,
medicine,
literally the
bitch.
body just goes. It slumps over as the ghost comes out. It looks like it wants to come at you, but then it stops and goes. Ugh, as it goes and joins the other
Feels better?
ghost. They're just sitting on the edge of the ship now. Just you see them with their head in their hands, just watching the ship,
is
and you hear them
bullshit.
talking in ghost.
I was
Nicolas
made
is just
to
gonna
fight
come
a
out
dead.
from behind the mast and be like, "So the fight's over."
Yeah, but at this point, your captain,
So-
the grizzly captain, comes up and he goes, "This is why I told you idiots don't fuck with ghosts." But wait, is one of you actually fucking a ghost? He's like, "What the hell? I didn't actually mean it."
Please, Captain.
And Nicolas is
please,
gonna say,
for the love
to
of-
him, "We at least saved your ship."
I don't know. I think my reputation's down the wall. As you see, like the eyes of all the other crew are looking up, going, Did that one guy? Is he banging that pink-haired? Was she a zombie? Was she a vampire?" Like they're
Was she a
whispering to each other.
Ugh, whatever.
You never mentioned she had pink hair.
I did. Pink red hair. Look in the NPC
Yes,
pictures.
she did. She did.
Oh, did you actually post an image? I never.
Yes.
I did notice.
Everyone's
I
asking
was
who
I was
this,
too busy
and they all
looking
said
at
they
my
want to
character
bang her,
sheet.
and I'm like, oh my god, stop it.
Where's the? Oh, that image.
Yeah, it's Captain Rose Taylor. She's a Cletus. I would say that with your fun time and your pillow talk, you
Regis
learned
doesn't judge.
well, you learned about her that she used to be a notorious pirate captain. You don't know when she died because even she can't remember the day she died, but because she always loved being a pirate and her crew always was faithful to her, they stayed after death. But because they couldn't stay as ghosts, they would possess whatever they could find, which is the Koatoa, the fish people. And they're just kind of like just reliving they're kind of stuck in perpetual loop of constantly just being pirates out there in the seas, you know? It's a curse, you don't really know, but yeah.
Yeah, and he was gonna say to the captain, "Don't mind the brown bear."
He just looks over at her and goes, "Not the weirdest thing on my ship ever."
It'll be gone. It'll be gone by dawn.
Yeah, whatever you roll, it's fine, buddy.
No, take
Yeah.
a look. Take a look. Seriously.
I cannot
Wait.
believe.
Compare the
Wait, I think you did worse.
book. Okay, so you see the calculator on both images. That's what they add up to.
Yeah, you did a smidge better, but like your averages for the other ones got lowered. Like, you went from like 10s to 13s to like 8s. Just bump it back up. Just bump it back up to like 12 for those other ones, okay, buddy? Oh my god, buddy.
So, and
Well, I didn't think someone was
The bump-
actually going to persuade the pirate
Okay,
captain
never
lady
mind.
to. The hour's up and she comes back up.
Hey, is there a private quarter on this ship?
No.
Your merchant ship, no, but she took Cletus to her ship, so you definitely discovered, Cletus, that you are really good at being nimble because, dear lord, that ship was not meant for people. There's holes everywhere. Like, you almost fell off the ship a couple times. Like, Jeebus.
I imagine she's practically like gracefully jumping over them because she does have a physical body.
Yeah, she's the only one that does. You know, well, you definitely smelled the rotten people smell, and you even saw her fish crew, which was like the archpriests that were on the deck that were gurgling when you approached. They had their little staffs. They kind of ignored you. As she lets you go back to your ship, as she motions for her guys to get off your ship, and she's like, yeah, well, next time. Next time I see you guys, it won't be like this.
Sure you don't want another wonderful night?
Cletus, make me a con save.
Double nothing.
Fuck, I need to pull D&D Beyond again.
Yeah, you do. We're not done yet. This will be the end at this point. But yeah, you need to.
I accidentally closed it while I
We're
was...
Buddy!
almost done. We still have 15 minutes of session left.
Well, this is all I planned, so it's gonna end at this point.
Fuck.
Oh, okay, you pass. But Cletus all you guys notice on Cletus on his back, there's like her claw marks from like her claws from your rough time. You saved being paralyzed, by the way, but you have some lovely reminders of your time. Dear Lord.
Hey, if we encounter her again, does he have advantage to try to persuade her again?
Oh my
Please.
god.
Please.
She's gonna see you and go hell no and turn around, you know? She's gonna be like, fuck this shit. Like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Don't want to deal with this. Definitely want to maybe keep that one. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out.
Okay, my stats are fixed because I didn't do the math when I did it. I'm like,
It's
okay, this is fine, and
it's
didn't realize how bad it
fine.
was.
It's
Oh.
fine.
That
One
was.
time I didn't do the
Oh my
math.
god. Okay, I'm gonna put these pens away.
Oh, I can't believe I just...
That's all I had
completely
planned for you
fucked that
guys,
whole
so...
encounter. I can't believe I completely and quite literally fucked that whole encounter.
You did.
I have a
I somehow
question.
only gained a 13 in my AC.
It's fine.
Yeah. What's your question?
Is anyone going to care if like, hypothetically, there was an owl and a bug fucking in a hammock?
Yes, hypothetically, no other reason.
I wouldn't question it.
Nobody would question it.
But he just doesn't judge.
The captain at this point is like, I have my own personal quarters. I don't care. But he does tell all of you guys, you were not to spread a lick of what that one, he points to Euclides, did, okay? We do not need to be known as the ghost fuckers.
I want to motel that one to
I'll
your
take
crew.
that nickname.
he's gonna be known as the ghost fucker.
No, sir, you'll be known as the zombie necromancer fucker. I don't know. Whatever the fuck it's called.
Wait, Nicola's just gonna ask Cletus, did you by chance
Necrophilia.
learn what her name was?
Bob.
Did I? I forgot.
Yes.
I was too busy laughing.
Yes, she did
Rose
mention
Taylor.
that you learned who.
Okay.
Would our captain
name
recognize
was,
that name?
Wait a minute. Is
All
it-
of you
Yeah.
would recognize
Is
that
it-
name as a
Hold on.
famous pirate that was... What?
Is it considered necrophilia if the if the corpse
That's what
is
I was-
conscious.
Yes,
the
it's
corpse
yes, it is.
consent.
By technicality, yes, it still is.
Yeah.
The corpse
Damn.
consent, though.
It
Oh
the
my goodness.
I I know how this is going to sound so bad out of context, but in
It
this
already does.
instance,
It already
in this
does.
instance, the consent does not change the situation in this instance.
It already
It
sounds
is
bad. In or out of context, it still
Right.
sounds bad.
regardless of consent,
Terrible.
it is still necrophilia because it is still
Yeah.
a corpse.
But I would say that you guys would all recognize the name Rose Taylor, and you realize looking at her, her pink hair was iconic. She was a pirate. When it's kind of hard to tell. It's like it's mostly mythos, but she was a pirate known to savage everyone on these seas. So
I'm just gonna ask the captain: did we just get lucky that she didn't get into the fight for long?
he looks at you
I
guys
was
and
about
goes,
to
"If that's the same
smack her.
Rose that I've heard from legend, yeah, we are fucking lucky. That only her idiotic stooges seem to." He points to the slime of the Koatoa that you guys slayed on the ship. He goes, at least we only had those idiots to deal with. If we actually deal with her other true force and her, yeah. It would have been a lot worse.
Oh boy.
boring.
Well, I'm
Literally
sorry!
fucking
As
move.
he literally reaches around Echo and throws a mop and bucket at you. You can clean the deck then, mister, since you caused that mess. I don't
Do
want
you
my
have a
deck smelling like...
bandage?
He looks at you and goes, "Do you think I'm a person that has bandages?"
I snap my finger and I cast prestidigitation.
No. He grabs the bucket and mop, puts it back in your hand, Echo. No. Not on my ship. We don't do that fancy memo. You do this by hand, boy.
It's already
No!
already cleaned up. It's already done. You can't undo the
You know
magic. You son of a...
He's
I'm gonna
You
cast
can't-
prestidigitation and make the deck dirty again.
Yeah, do it!
Clean it. I'm
You
gonna
cannot-
clean it up again.
I'm sorry, Cletus, but whatever you do,
hurting.
you cannot unfuck the corpse.
You do not unspot this.
You could say
You know,
it was she was a
even
famous
in
pirate.
death, she looked very pretty.
She had lovely
Anyways,
birthmarks and
go
Before it
tattoos.
gets cold.
She had a lovely heart-shaped tattoo on her ass.
She has a tramp stamp.
She did. Well, hopefully it was her flesh. You saw she had a lot of stitch marks, so maybe she kind of put some other flesh on her body to kind of cover up stuff.
Too much TMI.
come
TMI.
on.
This is
What?
a magical world. She probably has some kind of thing to help keep her body together more.
Yeah, everyone else became ghosts. She's the only one that stayed as her person.
Would
So her
anyone like
body's
some
probably still
beer?
relatively in.
Discussion.
Somebody wants beer, but okay, I'm gonna end
Nicola
session.
will